Hello, crafty people. It's Rebecca. Welcome to my channel. Boy, where'd that intro come from? Hello. It's Friday night. I know there's a lot going on Friday nights, but I'm still popping on. If you watch one person or two or three or four, you can easily do that with me. So I'm here. Anyways, my morning was all messed up. My morning stream from the messy mess, and maybe if more people pop on, I will explain and tell you what all happened with that. So anyways, I'm here. I'm gonna continue on 8:34. What does that mean? Hello, Teresa. How are you doing, hun? How's your day going? Hi, Miriam. Hello. Not even gonna share it out or anything. I'm just gonna play. So we were doing prompts this morning when my morning got interrupted by a bad cat. And the first stencil was, or the first prompt was stencil. The second one was texture. And I think I didn't do a prompt for this. I think I just wanted to add this. I believe that's where we're at. So I'm going to add this. I watch 8 3/4. Oh, you watch 8. Gail, she is fine. I'll tell the story about it if I get some more people in here that was with me this morning, and I will tell you the crazy mess I had with this. Is really gross and gooey. Just removing that because it's gross and gooey. It's the glue. Some people like that feeling. It's really gross. It's really gross to me. But I hear her crying right now. She bad. She bad. Hi, Jean. I'm finally back, right? I made it back. But I did post. I did remember and think to post on both my Facebook and on my community page here on YouTube, because I was like, I don't want people worrying about me because ladies, crafty people. She bad. Let's just say that. She is not a good kitty. Oh, she's out there fighting right now with somebody. Probably Luna. Although it might be Isabel. I know Isabel's out there. I did have to go lay down after the mess because I was tired. Oh, Teresa, honey, I love you. I'm so sorry. That's not a fun day. Not a fun day. Well, hope maybe we can help you get through the day, through the rest of the day. Maybe get a little smile on your face. You brought a smile to my face. You brought a smile to my face with your 8 3/4. At least it wasn't 9 3/4 or 8. 9. What is it? Is it 9 3/4? Hello, Darlene, for Harry Potter with the 9. Is it 9 3/4? The ramp. Oh, look, I just folded that, but that's okay. At least you're here. You never know. We might be able to get a little bit of get your mind off of it for a minute or two. Sometimes it comes and you don't even realize that's what happened, that you forgot. 9 3/4. I was close. Okay. Let's see here. We'll put this down here. Hello. Yeah. Okay. I think that most of the people, I didn't have very many, I don't think. This morning, and I guess people that maybe if they come in, they can just go back and watch through real quick. I'll just real quick say what happened. So I left here to what was it? I was letting Jug out because he was crying, right? Maybe they were conspiring together. Maybe it was Jug and Storm. Maybe they were conspiring. Who knows? Because I get out there and she hasn't got out on me in quite a while. She, if you've been around long enough, you do know she does get out on me. But she hasn't done it in quite a while. Well, that's not the same. She has now. Yes, Teresa, yeah, isn't that the truth? Life happens no matter what we do, right? No matter what we do, it still happens. So I go to let him out, and out of nowhere, literally, usually I look around, see where she's at, so I know, but I didn't even think about it because I was like, I'm letting him out real quick. And he took off out the door like he always does, but all of a sudden, boom, there she goes. And she was out the door. And I was like, son of a gun. And I wanted to see where she was going to go. So I went out after her. Well, I go down the ramp, and my back porch ramp isn't the best ramp. We put it together as a family. We put it up. Not we. I'm talking about the mouse in my pocket. All my friends and family that helped out here, right? Helped put that ramp on the back. So at the very bottom, hi Janet. At the very bottom, it's not the best transition from the ramp to the ground, because that's a hard transition to do anyways. And I get down there, and I was so worried about seeing where that stupid cat went. I got to the bottom, and my wheels went, and I didn't usually I do a wheelie and I go down on my back wheels. I wasn't thinking. I was thinking go after the cat. So I was just going down. My front wheels hit, and I tumbled front head over feet right onto the ground. And I'm like, son of a gun. So now I'm on the ground, and the cat is running, and Jughead's running at me, jumping, barking, rah, 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 barking, acting like a nut. So the good thing is the ramp is right there. So I pull my wheelchair over, and I scoot my bottom up onto the ramp, and I start pulling myself up the ramp, right? So the bad thing though is there's these little prickly things that I call jaggers. I don't know what they are. They're these stupid little jagger things, and they hurt. Their heart is, I can't remember what they call them down here in Texas, but they have their own little name for them. And I'm scooting myself, and I'm pulling them out of my hand. And I can't feel them on my legs, but when I touch my legs, I can feel them. So I pull a couple out of my legs, and I pull myself up the ramp to where it's high enough to where I can just transfer over. And I did. So that's the good thing. My transferring up off the ground was great. It was easy peasy. It was easy. One of the easiest transfers falling up off the ground or getting up off the ground that I've had. Usually, even in my house, I have to drag myself into other rooms because I have to get to the bed that I can lift myself up onto easy. Because like my master bedroom bed is too high. I used to be able to pull myself up on it when I had my other bed that was on the floor. Now that bed's in the spare room, so I have to drag myself to the spare room, myself in my wheelchair. But anyways, I'm back in my chair, and at that point is when I decided to come inside, because I didn't even take my phone out with me. Come inside, grab my phone, and disconnect the computer. So that's when I said goodbye to you guys, and I grabbed my phone, and I headed out. I get down to the bottom of the ramp again. I did a wheelie and got down. I got down to the actually grass, and that point I messaged my friend Mandy, and I asked, hey, are you guys home? And she wasn't home, but Jamie was home. She said, call Jamie if you need help. So I was like, well, I'm not going to call first. So I called Shannon to let her know she's out. But this was after I went over to the hose to get the hose, because I was like, this cat, because she went all the way, she started to go out into the grass chasing a butterfly. And I was like, if she gets out there, if she gets into the woods, I can't go after her. I can't even know where she's going. So I go over to get the hose, and I pull the hose over. I think that was at this time. I don't know. This is just different things that happen. But I know she went around the house. So I rolled over to the house, around the house, and she went to the front. So I was like, okay. So I am in the house, which takes me a while because I have to push through that house, through the grass and the dirt and everything. So I push through that, come up my back ramp, go through the house. Jug's wanting outside. Or maybe that's when I let him in when I came and got my phone. I went to the front door. He's trying to get out on me again. I yell at him to make him stay in. And she hears the front door and I see her take off back around the house to come to the backyard again. I was like, okay. So, oh, and I had opened the garage door at one point, because I was like, if she can get into the garage, I can at least lock her in the garage, and then at least she'd be under my house, because my house is up on stilts kind of thing. So she'd either be under my house or in the garage. So at least she's there, because it makes us nervous around here. There's lots of things that could get her. She's white, so she's not going to hide really well, and she's never been out there to hide, so it makes us nervous. So I then go back outside, and that's when I go and get the hose. That's right. That's when I go and get the hose, because I was like, because I seen her go up over I have a little mini wall, and she jumped up on that and she's heading into the grass again. So I go and get the hose, but it's around the corner a little bit. So by the time I come back with the hose, because again, I'm having to roll and pull this big heavy hose. It's an industrial hose that we have out there. She's nowhere to be found. I'm like, I pray that she went into the garage. I pray. So I hook the hose up and I roll over to the garage. Oh, I got stuck. I got stuck in a divot that Jughead has dug out, and I got stuck. I was like, great, I'm going to have to call to get somebody to help me, because I can't, because I'm stuck like a dang truck in mud. Except it's not mud, it's just a divot, and I can't, my one wheel is hanging and it's spinning, right? So it's like my wheel is spinning. Every time I push, I can't get any leverage. And I'm afraid if I push to let that wheel touch the ground, I'm going to tip over again. And I don't want to fall again. So I was able to grab the pole of the house and try to pull myself. Well, it was with my left arm, right? And I just couldn't get a good grip to get myself a good pull. But I did get enough grip that if I held on to it and I did lean and put weight onto that right side, I was able to pull myself or get Nightbot, you're so nice. I was able to put weight on my right wheel enough to get enough leverage to pull myself out of the hole. So I get out of the hole finally. Seriously, I was stuck in that hole for about 5 minutes. And I get over to the garage, and I get in the garage, and I see this little, I think I see a little piece of white something moving. I was like, that has to be her. And of course, the light in the garage is burnt out, except for the garage door. But if I put the garage door up, then that gives her a way to get out. But I close my garage door, and there is some light coming through. So my eyes adjust and I'm able to see her, and it is her. Thank goodness. I'm like, aha, I got you now. So I let Shannon know that, she's in the garage and stuff. And Shannon was like, yeah, you can trap her in the garage until you have to leave to go get Gatton, which I totally forgot. Oh, I got to leave and the garage door is going to be open. But I was like, well, if that comes, I'll call Mandy and see if Mandy can pick Gatton up from school. So I get over to the corner and I catch her. I'm like, oh, great. What am I going to do with her? I find a box. I put her in the box, and then I put a tray over the box, and then I put a can of paint over the box. I'm going to go inside and get the cat carrier. This is going to work. I'm excited. So I go in the house, and I have to go through the back door again. So I go through the back door and up the thing and into the house, find the cat carrier, which thank goodness I can reach it, because sometimes those are the things that Shannon puts up out of my reach, but she didn't this time. So I was able to get the cat carrier, go out the front door, because it's like I couldn't come up the back, because I have to do a wheelie to get up there. So I go out the front door, open up the garage door, and as soon as I open up the garage door, I see she's gotten out of the box, which didn't really surprise me much, but I was hoping not. But she got out of the box, and I'm like, oh gosh, please don't let her run through the open garage door, which she has done in the past for me, gotten back out through the garage front door. So, right, exactly. That's why you keep them. That's right. You never know when you're going to need boxes or something. I did have to take Shannon's army boots out of the box, but at least it was a box, right? But so she's back there standing looking at me, and I'm like, oh, don't you come out this way. Then I couldn't get the darn garage door to shut. I'm like, why won't you shut? I mean, I'm putting the number in and hitting it, and it's not going. My wheel from my wheelchair was on the through the laser and it wasn't letting it close. I finally realized that, so I turned my wheelchair around, making sure I try to keep her in my eyesight this whole time. And I get it to close. I'm like, oh, I'm home free. I'm home free. So then I go back to the garage, like the regular door. Um, and I go over there and I know she's curious enough that when I open that door, she's going to want to get the heck out of there. So she does. As soon as I open up the door, she comes slowly over and I can tell she's going to dart on me. And as soon as I see her do that little, I'm going to dart, I slam that door shut and I grab her by her scruff and I lift her up and I put her in the cat carrier and I zip it up and I was like, ha. And that's the picture you guys seen when I got through, because then I had to open up the garage, the front, the big door, the car door, to get out of the garage door to take her into the house. So she's back in the house. I scolded her, although, you know, she don't care, but you admire my perseverance. Perseverance, is that it? So yeah, I got her in the house. I love my pets. That's, you know, what keeps me going to get them in. But not gonna lie, my body does hurt from falling out of my chair. I have a couple bumps and scrapes on my legs, but I went forward, and when I went forward, I landed on my hands. And of course, the area of my hands that hurt all the time are really hurting me today. So I don't know if, because when you're falling, you don't think. You know, when you fall, you fall. So when I fell, I just kind of, I don't know, but my body's kind of achy. But I wanted to work on this. I don't know how long we will last, but you know, what the heck? I thought I would come on for a little bit. I wanted to be creative. I was so excited about being creative today, and it was going so well. It was all going so well, and that all happened. So I'm at least, you know, I'm here. I made it. Nothing horrible. Now, if I would have fell and really, really hurt myself, I would have been angry at that cat more than I already was. But yeah, I just can't believe I didn't think to do the whole, I know better than to go down there without doing that wheelie, because it just isn't smooth. It was, yeah, and my biceps hurt from pushing my wheelchair through the grass. Right, there we go, Janet. That's it. I'm done for the year. You're right. Close enough to the end of the year that we can call it good. And I don't have to do anything else that's stupid like that again for a while, hopefully. Let's see. Yeah, it just wasn't the smartest thing, and it wasn't, you know, but it is what it is. Can't take it back. I just was worried, you know, she's just not a smart cat. Like Isabel being the barn cat, I wouldn't have worried as much. But it makes me nervous that she might venture out too far. And even when she was little, she did venture out to, I talked about my neighbor's area earlier, that, you know, that used to be all the trees and where the deer used to have their babies. She ventured into that the one year, and I was in my wheelchair, and that was really scary to me, because I was like, she could get lost in there, and, you know, no one's here to help me get her out. But that's what makes me nervous, is that, you know, she's so dumb that I'm afraid she'd get in the road and get hit. Where Isabel, I know she wouldn't. She's smarter than that. Maybe it's time to fix my ramp. I don't go out that way that often, Jean, to be honest. It's kind of more for when, you know, we're maybe having a picnic out there and we're all outside. It really wasn't meant for me to use a lot. It was just kind of more temporary, but well enough made. Can you bring me in a drink, Shannon, please? What kind? Pepsi would be fine. But yeah. Help. Help me, Janet. You'd have a long way to come to help me. All I was thinking is, I can see me being stuck in that dang hole out there and having to call the fire department to come get me out of a dirt hole. Can you please come out to my address? I'm in a wheelchair and I'm stuck in a dirt hole out here. That would have been embarrassing. At least if I was, if they had to, if they had to help me get out of the, when I fell out of my wheelchair and I was on the ground, at least I would have felt like, oh, that was worth their time. But for them to have to come out here and help some lady, can you imagine them going home and telling their family they had to help this lady get that she was stuck in a dirt hole? What? I know, right, Miriam? Catch a plane, come on over and help me. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine, though, that firefighter going home to his family that night or her family that night and telling them the story about what he had to deal with that day? I know it would have been funny if I was the firefighter, the ambulance driver, or whoever would have came. That would have been cool to come help. Oh, I know, Jean. If I break anything, it's never a good thing because a lot of times people in my situation that maybe have spinal cord injuries, I've seen a lot of girls where they've hurt themselves and it turns into so much more because, we don't heal the same. A lot of times our injuries turn into pressure sores. And of course, sometimes those can take years to heal, if ever. Sometimes some of the girls, I'm on a wheelchair mommy group, and we've lost a couple of our friends on that group from just things. So I know, but I'm also just going to live my life. I'm stubborn. I'm very stubborn. Oh, yeah. Miriam, don't get stuck. I was shaking my head when that happened. I was like, what am I going to do? And at first, with the one, I did try to well, I'll back out. I couldn't get out because the hole, I didn't realize that it was, I guess, that hole. If he hurts his good leg. Yeah. Yeah. Because yeah. When that's all you have is that one, right? Are you always yelling at them? Don't do stupid stuff. I get in trouble for doing stupid stuff. I thought Shannon would yell at me a lot more. Maybe I haven't given her a chance yet to yell at me. Keep changing subjects. Just keep changing subjects, and then she won't be able to yell at you. So yeah. Oh, and I lost my phone during this too. I lost my phone. Had to go back out and find my phone. So, and I was like, I don't care. I was like, the thing is I'm going to get this cat back in the house. That was my goal, getting the cat back. And once I got the cat back in the house, then I could worry about the phone, or I could worry about the whatever, I think I've used almost all this up with there's a little bit of green on here. Not that you can really see much of the color, but who knows what the next step is going to be. He's hurt himself a couple times. Man, I tell you. Yeah, we get in trouble. We do. Better call fire cat than you to get hurt. They wouldn't come out for the cat. They would. They would only come out. At least maybe if I got hurt and they had to come out and rescue me, I could be like, and I was out here trying to catch my cat. Then they'd catch my cat. Then they'd catch the cat. I was going to put a note on the message board. We have a neighborhood message board. I was going to put a message out there saying, is anyone in my neighborhood that could come and help me? My cat got loose and I can't catch her. But I was determined. I'm so stubborn. Guys, I'm so stubborn. I'm sorry that I'm stubborn, but I am. I'm a stubborn little beast. Well, the cat is a beast, but I don't know if I mentioned it or not. The new outside crate I just bought on Wednesday. It arrived yesterday. I'm putting it together this weekend so that they can go out. I mentioned it to you guys that it's going to, they're going to have to go out over my sink and up over my counter. And I said, that's just something I'm going to just have to deal with. That's just, it just is. But I plan on putting it together this weekend. She's going to be able to go in and out pretty much anytime she wants here come this weekend. But no, she had to decide she's going to get out one last time on mom. One last time. Well, Jean, I try. I try very hard to be independent, but then I get in trouble when I do stupid stuff like this. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know it wasn't the smartest. It wasn't my smartest, thing to do. It wasn't. I know. You guys can be mad at me and yell at me. It's okay. I've had followers yell at me before for being dumb about stuff like this. Yeah, Janet. It's gonna come out our window because I'm gonna eventually maybe I'll put it. I do have a back door that comes out that we don't use at all. I don't know because it's got a sliding glass door, and then my kitchen, and then right on the other side of the wall is another door, and my back deck goes the whole way across the back. I don't know. It comes up, but anyways, so we don't ever use that. I think my air conditioner guy, we had him go through that door, but but it's a metal door because I'm in a manufactured home, so it wouldn't. I would have to cut through metal to be able to put a door through that, a cat door. So I'm just gonna put it through the window. It's gonna be easier, and then we're gonna put or I'm gonna make it so that they can come out there and then kind of have it's a system that I can add on to, which is really cool. So we're going to see how big this one is that I bought and then add on if we need to add on. They are your besties. Right, yeah. Whoops. Mom went out. Yep. It would be, and it'd be different if it was Luna because Luna has been looking for, she's kind of at that age where she's looking for a boy. We haven't been able to get her in to get fixed yet. She's on the list to get fixed, but our vets around here are just crazy. So it wouldn't have surprised me if it was Luna trying to get out, but this is Storm. She's just a little turd. She does what she wants. She is like the cat of all cats. No, it's going to go through. Yeah, it's like a cage. It's like a huge, almost like a size of a big bird cage. And I'm gonna probably either video putting it together or definitely do something when it's up and the cats go in it and you guys can see it for sure. It's kind of like a catio. If you've ever heard people or ever, we wanted a catio, but they're like $2,000-$3,000 for a small one for someone to come out. So I finally decided just to buy this. It's just little wire crates, actually like what I had my glue or my paints hung in, that you put together and you can build it into any shape that you want. So I've been looking at it for a while, and Amazon just had those extra Prime days, and it was about $40 cheaper than what I've ever seen it before. So I was like, Shannon, buy this and I'll build it. So she did. Hey, Dana. I just explained my story. If you want to watch the first probably the last 20 minutes. Probably the first 8 minutes, I was just saying hi to everybody. So if you want to know how it all went, what I did to myself. Oh, and I did find my phone. I went back out and find it. I just pulled it up and was showing somebody. I think I showed my son. Let me see if I still have it up on my phone. Hmm. Lots of glue on here. I put lots of glue on it. There we go. Okay, this is, here's, this is what, these people did with it. And it's kind of the same idea. You see it? It's like a crate. There we go. So that's what it will be like. Here's another person did it like this. So yeah, it will be like a little outside crate that they can go to. The only thing is we will have to they'll have to have all their shots now and all that. So that then now I need tissue paper. What's that? What am I missing? I miss what you're saying, Janet. What am I missing with the tissue paper? Did I miss something? Let me scroll up here. They will love it. Oh, I know Storm will, because Shannon already takes Storm out we have an extra large dog crate. It was Jugs when we crate trained them. And I believe in dog crate training, and it was great. I think that's why Jug is so behaved. But now Shannon puts Storm out in there. But the other cats, like Isabel doesn't need a crate. She doesn't go anywhere. Oh, all that glue. Well, that's kind of what I used. That's what this was. It was well, it wasn't tissue. It was, what is that called? Rice paper. Can't see it, can you? Can now. There we go. That's what I was putting on down when I was talking. So it's just barely there. So yeah, I know Abby's gonna love it. I think Luna's gonna like it too. Her being our kitten, I'm not quite sure exactly what she likes and stuff, but I know Storm likes to go out there. She likes to hang out with her brother when he's out there. So what I'm hoping it stops with her trying to get out on me. Because I'm in a wheelchair, so it takes me a little bit longer to get out of the door than everybody else, and I can't put my hand down to stop her. And she's been really good. She hasn't got out on me when I'm leaving. She hasn't got out on me. And even when I come in the door, when I'm outside and I come in, I usually can tell her, get back, get back, get back. And she backs up and she doesn't try to get out on me. So for whatever reason, she wanted out today. She wanted out. That's all there was. She was like, I'm going, because she came out of nowhere. I don't even know where she came from. She wasn't anywhere around the door. She wasn't nowhere around the door. So she wanted out. All right, so I now have these things that I can put on here. I bought all these. So I put that, and that has red roses. So I think there's some red roses in here. I see some pink ones. I don't want pink. I kind of wanted red. Maybe something like that can be used. So yeah, oh, there we go. That's red roses. So tomorrow I asked Gat, and I said, will you please help me tomorrow? So I don't think I want to. We'll keep it. I'll just, can you hear him? He's, hey, Beth, I sent you a link in case you wanted to come on too. I just explained for 20 minutes. When is the trial? For the cat? Am I putting the cat on trial, or is that what you're saying? Like, I just explained my morning. I don't know if you seen or heard my crazy cat. Storm got out on me in the middle of streaming at that. Middle of streaming. Brat. Ooh, aren't those pretty? Where's my know-it-all people? What are these? They're pretty. Hi, Luna. What are you doing, honey? Hi. You want to come up here? Oh, are you coming up in to take a nap? It's pink. I know, can't go on pay. Oh, I gave her an ear lashing. Does that count? Hey, yes, go on with Becky. You guys make a good team. We make a good team. Okay. Hello, Jug. Are you coming in to say hello? You can say hello. Come here. Don't run off after I put you on camera. Come on. I have my tie-dye on today. You can say hi, Jug? Jug? I'm saying your name. No, that's the cat. Oh, he is literally going to ignore us today. Really? Is that how it is? Jug. Ah. Hi there, Mr. Bombastic. Come here. Where are you going? Mom's getting cat food out. He knows he's not going to get any. Oops, sorry. That probably made you guys all sick. Yeah, she the trial of the century. She'd probably get a really good defense attorney. Okay, let's see what we can do with these things. I don't really like those sticking up. Let's see. So we have these. Maybe do the corners. Oh, it's so different. Oh, now he's laying. He's mad that she didn't give him any of the food. He never gets where. I almost drank my coffee from this morning. I kind of want a lady on here. You know, you just put ladies on the page. I have my princesses, but I think all of my princesses are like half bodies. I don't think they're full bodies. Let me look real quick. Because they're prima princesses, and I believe they're half bodies. Yeah, they're just faces. That's what I thought. Whimsical bushes. There's something you don't see every day. There's so many pretty stamps that I don't use. We need to use them. I like a big one now. Hold on. courses that you came in on. Hold on. Oh, I have a big corset. I could put a big corset right there in the middle. I don't think that's what we're going for. Let's see. Let me look at these. That's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. Nope, none of these are what I'm looking for. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Let's see, what else? Let's take a different approach. One of these. One Stay patient, my friends. Stay patient. I'm a-coming. I'm wanting a full body. I have a lot of faces. It's not what I'm about. What am I looking for? Butterfly, that's not what I'm looking for. Large stencil. That's all that's called, large stencil. I don't think the stencils are the way to go because I'm seeing nothing here that is screaming I will work. Okay. No, nothing there screamed it, and I listened really, really hard. So let's go back to a stamp. Do we want a naked person? We haven't done naked people in a while. What's going on, Jug? What are you crying about? No, didn't see any there that flipped my boat. No alpha. But what about this fairy? This fairy might be good. We need to get out. You know what we do need to do, guys? We need to get out my die cut and do some dies. That fairy. That might be kind of. Oh, here's my crow or my raven. Excuse me. Hey, I think it says the same thing as Dana's. Nevermore. There she is. Hi, Beth.
Hi, girls.
Hi. What you been up to all day?
Sleeping.
while I was out falling all over the ground outside, and you were outside sleeping. I see how you are.
I went up and got my new glasses today.
Did you get them so you can see? Yay! Mm-hmm. She was in the background just hanging out, waiting for me.
Hi, Janet.
Hi,
Jean.
Yeah, we're gonna
Gail.
I think we need this fairy because I think she
Hi, Miriam.
needs to be on here.
Who else is in here?
Who else? Somebody else say.
All the important girls.
All that's all this here is important girls.
Mm-hmm.
I know Mary's on, so they might be over there right now.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll come over when they're done with Mary. Mary's important. She's been streaming a lot longer. Go hang out there. We're good. We'll wait for you.
But that don't mean we can't craft around.
That don't mean we can't have fun too.
You can't tell us what to do.
You can't. You're not the boss of me.
We want to craft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go, Jean. Beth is here. All right, we're going to do this lady. Oh, she's a fairy. Oh, Gail says she'd rather be here, and you're not even. That's it, Gail. I'm making you a mod. Gail is usually not with me on Friday mornings because she has to mod for other people. And I told her, well, I'll just make her a mod on my channel so she has to feel like she has to be on my channel.
That's right.
That's it. See? Beth agrees with me, Gail. See that?
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Gail's a keeper.
I know, right? That's what
like this fish.
Is that fish a keeper?
Yeah.
It measures long enough. It's a keeper.
No. it's a keeper for dinner.
Mm-hmm. It's a dinner keeper.
Mm.
Clean her off.
So I'm just harvesting some magazine clippings here.
You're gonna harvest. Beth is gonna
Are
harvest.
you in the middle of a prompt game?
I'm in the middle of. I'm doing a journal page.
Just a journal page, okay.
Yeah, if you want to play the Janet Nash gave me stencil, stencil, and then texture, and then I went rogue.
Oh, I see.
If you want to,
Okay.
if you want to catch up or anything, but
I could probably catch up. Just have to find some paper.
I use the stencil and then the texture for the background, and then I kind of went on my own. I need to color her. She needs to be a bright, colorful fairy, I think.
So you're putting a fairy on your stencil and texture?
Yeah, I think I am. And then I'm going to use these here, these rose. And then I used like a tissue rice paper. That was the next thing that I did. A rice paper tissue. You got plenty of time because I gotta color this lady. I'm going to use my new Jane Davenports. Yeah, Beth, it's taken her all day to get it done. Well, I was on the ground. Wait, Janet, I haven't got the brown. I haven't even got. Can't I? Janet Burgess has already thrown out the next thing. Let's see, what color shall we make her? I think I'm going to do a red since I said I'm going to use some red roses. So we're going to make her red. Meanwhile, I have to take my glasses off to see. So yeah, if you want to hear my story, guys, of what happened to me today with the cat and everything, it starts at about 5 minutes in, and it will tell you what happened with me falling out of my chair, with catching the cat.
You fell out of your chair.
It was a mess. Yes, Beth, I sure did. Right on my face outside, coming off my ramp.
In the yard?
In the yard. Mm-hmm.
Who rescued you?
Myself. Because I was after the cat. I had to catch the cat. I had one thing I was going to do is catch that cat.
So you didn't get hurt?
Well, I have a little scrape, a little mark on my ankle. I'm going to have to watch real close. That's about all I can see. And I might have some of those little prickly things in my leg or in my butt, but I hope not. Or
when is Shannon home?
Yeah, I'll have her check tonight. I'll have her check my legs and stuff. Yeah. Make sure I don't have any of the pricklies or any what is it when you get a piece of wood stuck in you?
Splinters.
Any splinters in my legs because I had to pull myself up onto the ramp and pull myself up the ramp.
Did it scare you or were you okay?
Nothing scares me, Beth.
Well, I mean,
it scared me more that the cat was out.
Okay.
Not that when I fall out of my chair, I don't get scared. It scared me more. Oh, you missed the part of me getting stuck in a dirt hole. That scared me. I thought I was stuck in the dirt hole forever. I thought I was going to have to get help for getting me out of the dirt hole.
Did you damage any of the flowers?
There's no flowers out there. It's all dirt.
Are the plastic ones gone?
Oh, no, that's out front. I fell on the back. Thank goodness I didn't fall out front. That would have been so embarrassing. If I fell out front and where people could have seen me, I would have been. Well, now that she told you, didn't she? Leave her alone, Jug. Isabel
Which cat was it?
It was Storm. She's the only one that does that.
You don't think she would have come back?
Well, she might have, yes. And but I was just afraid, because she was wandering out there into the high grass back in my backyard, and I was kind of afraid she would keep going. And if she kept going, it just made me nervous. So I was not going to give up until I got her. But I got her trapped in my garage, and then in the garage, I was able to then come back inside and get the cat carrier and stuff. So It was about a 45-minute ordeal because you guys, I had my stream on and my stream was in here running by itself for about 15 minutes until I came back in and shut
So
it
you
down.
kind of like went over to let Jughead out, and she got out.
Yeah, she took off. Oh, who's leaving? Are you leaving, Miriam? Good night.
Okay,
Oh
bye,
no, you started
Marion.
with brown paint. I started with brown paint because Janet Nash said stencil. I chose the brown paint, I think, to do it. But the first prompt was stencil, I
Well,
think.
I stenciled with texture paste, so there.
Oh, well, the next prompt is stack texture, so now you have to do a second texture.
Another texture.
Well, the next prompt was texture.
I did a combo.
Well, how? If you were playing at the beginning, you wouldn't have known.
I'm
You
catching up. It was the only way I could catch up.
Oh, you guys took care of the stream. You guys, I didn't even go back and read what you guys were saying or not yet because I'd have to go into my studio. Okay, let's see. Not leaving. Oh, good. Stay here. Don't leave. Look, I just colored her. Gave her a little bit of
I think she says for you to take care.
take care of myself. Stop throwing myself out of my wheelchair is what I need to
I'm
do.
working in my white book, Jean, and my white book, and I just happen to have the front page and the cover already pink. So I just added some texture, and I'm going to put whatever the next prompt is. Although she put a fairy, I don't know if I could find a fairy
Well,
or not.
no, I went rogue. No, the next thing I did was I added rice paper, which is tissue paper, pretty much.
I
If you
bought
don't.
some rice paper. I just don't know where it is.
That's what I did next. Did I cut her foot off? Oh no, that would be my net. What I would say would be the next prompt if you wanted to play prompt.
I've got some. Maybe find some mulberry paper. I got mulberry paper.
That's what I. That's what I typed. That's what I did
Is
her
that,
on.
oh, is that my
Bob,
second
I
second
put her.
second
Oh,
collage paper palette?
well,
And
mulberry
mulberry.
paper isn't the same as rice paper or tissue paper, but it's okay, Beth. You do it. You do you, girlfriend.
Hi, Joe.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Joe.
Don't y'all talk about me since I'm here.
We
Oh,
talk about
you
you all the
will.
time.
Yep.
We
The good, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
yeah,
What?
yeah. You heard her.
Kenzie's got a couple of hams over there in the freezer. And he said, "Go over and get you one."
If it's a good ham, I like
Yeah,
good
it is
ham.
good. It's one of those solids.
Well, honey, you do what you think you need to do.
What do you think I need to do?
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to cut these. Betsy cut some of this mulberry paper out.
Oh,
It's not construction paper, but it feels like it's real dry, like construction paper, and thick.
Hi, Rebecca.
hello, Joe.
Hello, hello.
What you up to?
Oh,
About
5'7".
Five, five,
I said,
seven.
look in this. Is there a blue box right over in here,
Blue box.
or a clear box?
There's a huge clear box. It's full.
Look in there and see if there's my rice papers in there.
Ooh. Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking
The
about.
big clear one, the big one.
Yeah, it's got some new stuff in it, I think.
Oh, gosh.
Are you happy with the glasses, Beth? Jean wants to know.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh
You
my
can
gosh,
see.
I can see the chat. Hi,
You
Melissa.
She's gonna see how.
Hi, Melissa. You didn't realize how blind you were, huh?
Oh, I knew I was having trouble, but it got worse. Like in the past 2 months, really worse. So I'm so happy I went, and I love my new doctor. I love her. I said, "Are you planning on going anywhere?" She goes, "Honey," she says, "I'm permanent like the furniture around here." And I said, "Good for you."
Who was that, Susan?
No, my doctor,
Oh, the doctor.
the eye doctor. Her name was Marguerite.
It ain't the ones with the napkins in it.
It might be. It's new
It's
stuff.
white.
It's new stuff. I'm looking for some paper, a paper pad.
Well, you know, honey, if I was to tell you I got some new stuff in the garage that I bought, you really wouldn't know where to look, would you?
It's fine
It's the
now.
same thing here.
Well, I just thought in that box with that new stuff in there that you might be able to see
Well, I gotta get the old
some
stuff off
napkins.
the new stuff.
It'd be on the floor, underneath, halfway under the table.
Oh, I ain't doing
He refused.
it. No, I'm not.
That's okay. It's okay.
You should got it out while you had
I
that.
was like, I ain't getting down there for you.
I'm already on plan B anyway, so it's okay. It's
Oh.
okay. I'm okay.
Oh my.
We're
Oh
okay.
my, Abby. Oh my.
My lamp in my bedroom, I can't tell if it's on or off. The light bulb is glowing.
It's
Like a short.
glowing.
Look at Nora.
Yeah.
There's Nora.
When I turn the thing on or off, when I pull the little chain, it still glows.
Oh,
There's a short in there.
like it's halfway on.
Yeah, it's glowing.
Glow.
It's not good. So
It's
I thought maybe you could switch
not
my lamps
good.
out.
She's already tried to burn the house down once, Joe.
I know, and this lamp over here is flickering. I got a little lamp here, right here, and it's flickering too.
Your new one?
Yes, the
Oh,
cords in the back of it are flickering. I taped it down,
huh. I'm not
but
having no luck with,
it's
or
still
I'm
going
not
in and
having no
out.
problem with mine yet. Yet.
Did you tell them how nice your the drawers are there?
Yeah, Joe took the corner off of this drawer over here,
Oh
and
yeah,
it
yeah,
feels so much better.
Yeah.
Now I don't have to scrape my leg.
yeah. No more hurt legs. Good, good,
But
good,
I
good.
think I did. Yep, I got a palette knife bruise.
I'm helping Beth stay on her diet. I'm eating her chocolate, girls.
He's eating
Good,
all my chocolate in my room. We
good
found my
job, Joe.
stash. We found my
Good.
stash.
She's just like her daddy. He had dump. He had cookies and candy and uh, what was those cherry
Orange
orange
slices.
slices
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
with sugar on them.
He had stashes all over the house.
Then when his girls were not happy for the day or something, he'd come around and give them one. He says, "Now,
Yeah, he would. He'd share. He'd put something in his mouth, and we'd go, "What's in your mouth? What have you got?"
It sounds like something like that. Mhm.
And he would laugh. He was cute. He was cute.
yeah, he was."
So, yeah. So I don't know what to do about this light either. I'm not touching anything, and it's flickering.
I've seen that. Ken said they lost fire old church.
Yeah.
Oh, crooked.
Janet says you're a good husband.
Thank you, Janet. I love you.
Keep him around.
He's a keeper.
Keeper, keeper, cheaper. All right, I think that's gonna do that. All right, where are we at? What do we want to do? I need another something from you guys. What do we want to do next? What's a good prompt for our next prompt.
Butterflies or bold stamp. A bold stamp of a butterfly. I've got a butterfly stamp. I'll let Joe pick one out for me. It's over there in my animal drawer, in my big giant butterfly.
If you were talking to me, I couldn't hear a word you're saying. I was ignoring you. Were you talking to me?
Yeah,
Oh,
a big bold butterfly stamp.
I have these things here. I have some really cool butterfly. Dies too. Do some die cutting. I just don't. I don't know where my machines are. Oh, my vagabond is
I
right
also
there.
have another one that's in
Do
my
you put the
stash.
colors on those and make it like work like that, or
It prints black. It prints black like this.
you just
What
go
about
ahead?
ducks? Yours is
then I-
next. We'll do your duck. We'll do ducks next.
Ducks.
I know.
Wow.
And I don't
no.
even think she was here during the whole duck catastrophe.
Ducks. I don't know if I got any ducks.
Oh, you better find a duck over there, young lady. You better find a duck.
You feed the dogs?
You said you did.
Uh-oh.
He did. I said, did you feed the dogs? And he said, yes, I did.
Who did?
You did.
No, I said, did you feed the dogs?
No, you told me you did.
When?
You said, yes, I did.
This is a fold. I have to keep that in mind, guys, because this here will fold. I showed you guys earlier how this works.
One of these.
Whew. All right, let's see here. I don't think I think all of my butterfly dies. All of my butterfly die cuts that I've done myself are used. I don't think I have any left in here. Fairies.
Come on.
Cats. Fairies, cats, fairies, cats. Cats and a lady. I've used them all. Yeah, I need like a whole day of just cutting out die cuts. Guess we're just gonna use these.
So anyway, we had to go all the way up to Daytona to find the Department of Motor Vehicles.
Yeah.
And the line was halfway down the center of the mall.
I told you.
So I came home and I got online and I got all the way to the end and I fell asleep. So I have to probably do it all over again. I got onto the DMV website to try to do it online.
And you fell asleep.
And I tried to do it in the car, and every time he moves, you always hit the wrong key and stuff. That was a flop. But anyway, I'm going to try to do it online. But you can renew your license online.
I thought you probably could.
So that's what I was trying to do today. But we didn't get home till 3 o'clock, and I was wore out. But I did good. We walked quite a bit. I had to walk a little bit. And
I just found this on the floor. I could put, that's a little thing I found. It's like
I love to find things on the floor.
Oh, maybe if I can put that on there. All right. Hey, there's some Canadian ducks.
Are you serious?
Right on top.
Oh, I got a bird book. Yeah, I can use my bird book. Okay.
Oh, you people thinking I couldn't find ducks. Ha! Now I know where to look for them. That day that I was looking for them, I didn't know where to look. That's all. Let's see. Oh, the pretty butterflies. Unicorns. What else? Guess I could just cut one of these ducks out, huh?
Got your ducks in a row?
Guess so.
Putting your ducks in a row?
I think I'll cut these ones. I like those ones better. Miriam, quit. We have to do, you can't, you're going too fast. We have to get the ones done that you've already said. Miriam's she's gonna have us so backed up on prompts.
I'm still working on my rice paper.
Have to ask for a prompt again. She's gonna have us so back ready.
Patience, dear grasshopper.
Patience. I have that. Okay, let's try to cut this thing out. Order some dog food on Sunday. Make a note.
Yeah. Please keep Teresa and Ricky in your prayers.
Yes.
He is still in intensive care. He's in isolation. He's got COVID, and they've started him on some morphine to keep him quiet.
She was here. Was it this morning, guys? I think it was this morning. I see.
And
oh no,
she can't be with. She can't stay. She can only look through the glass at him.
What?
He's in isolation. He's got COVID.
I would tell them to kiss my tushy goodbye.
Well, she can only see him through the glass.
What state are they in? Where's she at? What state?
She's in Alabama.
What the heck?
But they've got him sedated now.
Yeah.
And they've got a BiPAP. Is that the same as a CPAP?
I don't know, honey.
They've got him on some kind of a BiPAP respiratory thing.
I would, yeah. He's so sick. I think, yeah, I would too. I'd be like, I am out of here. But it's hard to say what you would do unless you're really there.
Yeah, well, she's following doctor's orders, and
oh yeah. She was here earlier.
So, but keep him in your prayers. I don't know if he's gonna.
Yeah, because she said she had to make arrangements today. So it had to been tonight that she was on here for a little bit when I first got on.
Okay. So.
For sure.
Okay, so next is going to be a butterfly.
We are sensitive.
Since I have a textured surface, I'm going to do my butterfly like on some tissue paper and then glue it down on top of the texture so it'll smoosh down around the texture.
Okay. Suppose I'll let you do it that way.
Just don't say I'm cheating again.
Oh, I'm sure you are. There's probably something about that's cheating.
Can you see my
your light? Yeah, Joe should check that so that you don't start your house on fire.
I know it. And I need this light. It's so I got another.
You get used to it, don't you? When you get used to nice, bright lights, yeah.
I've got a gooseneck over here. I guess I could swap it out. Bring the old gooseneck back in. It's probably more reliable. But
yeah,
these have the
you don't realize it until you start using bright lights. Like I can't even craft without my lights on.
I didn't know how I did it.
have
I've been sitting
bright
here in the
light.
dark.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep, yeah.
just glue these down a little bit. This is what I'm using for rice paper.
Yeah.
And it's pale orange. Can you tell? I
No,
probably need to outline them a little bit.
no, we can't see. You're on the other side, over off the camera view. Oh,
Can't
right
see.
there. Oh, yeah, we see it. Uh-huh. I was just, yeah, I see it.
It's orange on pink.
Orange on pink. Yes. Yes, stranger.
I don't know anything. I just
So you're going to be sore tomorrow, you think?
Oh, I'm sore today. Yeah, I'm sore today. Even after I went and straight and laid down. I've taken some pills, but yeah, I'm sore tonight. I'm hurting. I'm hurting. I'm not
And
gonna.
there wasn't anybody home.
No, nope. Shannon was at work. Oh,
Gat was at home. Gat wasn't even
no,
home.
he was at school.
Oh, gosh.
No. But I made it. I'm
But
still
you
here
caught
with
the
y'all.
cat. That's the main thing.
I'm still here. Caught the cat. We're all good. Caught the cat.
Did you sit up and hold the cat up in your hand, say, got it?
I did post a picture of her when I got her in the crate and say, got it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, got her. Send a picture to Shannon, got her. She's just a little beast. She's my little beastie
Yeah.
of all the
So
cats.
did you fall like 2 steps, 3 steps?
I didn't. It was on my ramp, and I fell at the bottom because that ramp. It wasn't just. It was not really like the real good ramp. It was just put out there so if we have a party and stuff, I can get down into the grass.
Uh-huh.
So I mean, it's really well made. We used really good wood to make it, which is it's
Yeah.
actually the wood is better than what's out on my main ramp. I wish we could take the wood out here and put it on my main ramp, but like it's really hard to put a ramp into grass. You don't unless we
Yeah.
want to put,
Yeah.
and we didn't want to put cement in the middle of our yards, because we're going to sell this
Right.
place one day. So, and we didn't do real like the ramp. We didn't make it permanent because we didn't want our insurance rate to, we didn't want it to hurt our insurance, them to say, well, this is connected to your house and blah, blah, blah. It's not connected to our house in any way. So,
Yeah.
but I got to the end, and when I go down off there, I have to do a wheelie. I have to go up on my back 2 wheels and then go down it so that my wheels hit and then my front wheels can come down.
It won't get caught. Yeah.
And I was too paying attention to going and getting the cat, and I wasn't thinking, and I just went straight forward off of it, and my casters went down first, and my self went out, and then the chair came.
That's all she wrote.
That's about it. Yep. That is it. Okay, I'll get back over there. I should
What
have
an
trimmed these
exciting
out
day.
and got rid of this white. See, Tim Holtz thinks he's so great he's not so great. All his stuff has that white. If he was great, he wouldn't have that white around all of his cutouts. He would do a better job for us. But it's the exact same thing you can buy from China. These are probably made in China. Just put his name on it. Let's see. They're distributed, yep, made in China. So China has about 30,000 different distributors, different distributors of these, and just has his name on it. Trust me, I'm not lying. Tell me China stole it. No, there's nothing special about these. I promise you that. And his people, I have black and white people photographs, look exactly the same. He just picks out which ones he wants to put his name on it. I guarantee it.
Well, that's business.
It is business. He just puts you get your name for yourself, and then you just start putting your name on everything. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna just start putting my name on everything. Everything will be Create with Becca. You see one day. You guys, you wait and you see. Like I said, I don't even know how or where I got these. What am I going to do with it? I don't buy that kind of stuff. And it was new. It would make sense if I, because I bought it used. I usually buy stuff used. I really like this butterfly, and I kind of, because I made it. Looks like this is like a napkin that I put on something, and then put some orange and some butterflies. I think I'm just going to put it here. You guys can't even see it to disagree with me. Pam's laughing at me. Pam, we used duck. Or was yours a frog? I can't remember what she said for us. Was she the duck lady? Were you the duck lady that caused all the mess the last time? It was exciting. I'm not going to fib. It wasn't exciting, painful, achy. I'm going to regret it tomorrow. You won't see me until Monday kind of day. Oh, yours was the frog. Okay. Who knows? I might wake up feeling like fantastic tomorrow. And I might not. I think I'm going to put this right here. We're not even going to discuss it anymore. Putting it right here. No more discussion. I'm just going to throw some glue down and call it a night. My nose is starting to run.
Mine too.
Next week, guys. Ooh, is that like watercolor, or did you color all those?
Is a coloring book that my mom did.
Oh, your mother colored them. Very nice.
Is
Very
that a
good.
duck?
Yeah.
I think it's a duck.
No, I think it's a goose, but I'd let you call it a duck. You cheat anyway. You cheat anyway, so what does it matter?
Where's the goose?
Right there.
Isn't that a goose? Look at the bill.
The bill's a duck bill.
That's not a duck bill.
A goose is the one with the red mounted.
I'll put some red on it.
Crazy.
It's built up.
No, you're crazy, Joe. Like you're a duck.
Penguin.
I used to. Oh, my grandmother raised geese, and they used to. Oh, they're mean. They are mean. And they chase you.
That's
and
goose.
Fight you. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're mean.
The ones like she's doing is. We had two of them.
Geese, they're gray and white and mean.
We had a little drain that come out of the ground that was a little fresh water line or a
Creek. Spring
underneath the house, and it would go all the way down to the bottom of the property line, and there was wasn't a big hole, it was about the size of a small, look at that, honey, popcorn.
Hey, I was sharing. This is what you're allowed to throw at me. No throw peanuts, that hurt. I don't know how many times. Oh, they're good. Thank you. Someone brought me peanut and popcorn. Could have said elephant. I have a really cute elephant stamp. Just saying. I don't remember all the word prompts, I think. It's a duck from the long neck variety. I love it. There you go, Beth. It's a duck from the long neck variety.
There you go.
Okay, so what's the difference between a duck and a swan?
Swans are pretty.
Their beaks are not the same.
Is that like a princess and a queen?
It's this. Their beaks are different.
But Beth is convinced it's all about the beak. M&M's with popcorn are so good. That's what you eat when you go to the movies.
So yeah.
Friday.
It's all about the beak.
What's a purple one?
Ooh, no, but I've seen those. They're pretty.
My mom would color in the coloring books, and then she'd give me the books. And so I've been using them in my art for several years. So I get a little piece of my mom.
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome?
Here's a goose. That's what used to bite me as a kid. My grandma had a huge flock.
That's not a
They
goose.
used to chase you.
That looked like a football player.
He was a hiker.
Oh, a purple elephant? Janet, don't make things that would not look very pretty on my page, Janet.
It was a Was it good?
We need a pass card. When someone gives us a prompt we don't want to do, we can call pass.
Well, Dee Dee's, she throws down man cards all the time. And I don't know what the man card is, but it's a card to get out of stuff. And she throws down these man cards, and she's got them in superheroes, and she's got one with Sean Connery on it.
Oh, he's so hot. I mean, he's dead now, but he was really hot. I didn't like him when he was young, like as 007. No, I liked him
Yeah.
in his 50s, 60s, 70s. I
Oh
just thought
yeah.
he was the nicest looking hot
Of
man.
course, his accent.
Yeah, I mean, he was old enough to be my pap, but he was rich. So,
Oh yeah.
mhm. Didn't you give me a purple elephant? Oh, did you? I don't know.
So what's after?
Actually, Janet, I was looking for your package that you sent me, and I don't know where I put it. I was looking for it, I think, yesterday, and I was like, "Where is my package from Janet?" I remember exactly what it looks like because it was from Canada. I looked all through this, so I moved it to a really special, safe spot.
No
Okay.
wonder I was having a hard time cutting it out. I was cutting two out at the same time.
Oh no!
I got a shadow duck.
Oh my goodness. Well, just color it in.
I thought that paper was awful thick. I said, man, they got thick paper.
Are you on medication?
Yeah.
Me
I
too.
Some new glasses she's got.
Makes her see
can't
too good.
see. I like to.
It's because her light's flickering. Yeah, Janet, I put it in such a safe spot. I don't know where it went.
Keep it on.
Uh,
I'm giving it to Joe so he can fix it.
Where's your plug in?
Under my table.
Well, I tell you, somebody's touching it.
Are you maybe hitting it with your chair?
My knee.
Maybe with your knee?
My knee hit. My strip is up high on the underneath the table. No, I'm trying not to touch it with my leg.
Hi, Luna. Come on. Come on, baby.
Here, get it. This is on, and this is a high.
So,
It's plugged in over here. You want the plug?
yeah, give it to me.
Maybe. Oh, here's what the problem is. I think you need to bend these two in a little bit. Make it tighter.
Come on.
Mr. Steve.
Right here, Luna.
I can put the flashlight on my phone and hang it up. Oh, that's good. I'll just put my flashlight up here on the with my camera. That's what I'll do.
Want some popcorn? No.
You all can see. Now you can see my flashlight. Oh, I can do shadow puppets.
We can do shadow puppets. There's Miss Luna.
Hi, Luna. Meow, meow. Kitty, 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 kitty. Meow, meow.
You want a piece of popcorn? There you go. No. Oh. Oh, she might knock me off. If so, I'll come back, Beth.
Uh-oh, she's on the keyboard again.
Well, she's not on the keyboard, but she's on the mouse pad part, and I forgot to lock the mouse pad part. There she is. Luna. No,
Look, it's in the
steal stuff.
bouncing mode.
I can eat my popcorn. Hey, I said don't steal stuff. Oh, you're looking at me.
Okay, I got my gooses. I got goosies. And I got a butterfly. Am I caught up?
I think so.
using this last bit of tissue paper.
It's popcorn. You have to take it. You don't want it now? Well, you got it all wet and slobbery. That's really gross. As a kid. Oh, she's like, did you just throw that away? She is. She's going after it in the trash. You'll fall on your head. Oh, you're putting your butterfly down. Okay.
Yep.
I'm eating popcorn, so you're good. Oh.
Okay.
Come back over. Come on back over here. There's that tail I tried to eat.
And my butterfly.
You got a duck in a row.
How pretty. All right, guys, what's next? We'll take maybe, Beth needs a lot. I need like one more thing.
What did you do with your butterflies?
They're right here.
Oh, there they are.
She's bye. Thanks
Ten
for
girls
visiting.
in the chat room.
Becca, did you move your desk? Nope. I'm still in front of the window. Same spot. Same spot, different day. I mean, yeah, I did, but it was like a year and a half ago. But I don't think that's what you're meaning.
How long has it been doing that?
About 3 days.
What else would you like me to add to this? Basic, remember basic prompt. Not like a purple elephant jumping 3 feet high off of the ground, afraid of a mouse. No. Basic. Shall we do words? I might be ready for some words.
Black marks.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Well, I was thinking about, I got to dry it. A smudge pen.
A smut pen, what?
Smudge pen. I could use some smudges.
Maybe I can go around these butterflies that Tim Holtz left these big white marks around.
Is this color okay?
I can change the color. That second button, middle button, changes the color. The middle button.
Oh, you never noticed my curtains before. Huh.
Like that?
But I just need it to not.
Not blinking.
Yeah, those are the same curtains. Yeah, they're the same curtains I have all through my house. Actually, even in my doorways.
Okay.
I don't have doors on most of my doors.
Black.
Oh, look at that's not black.
That's not, none of that's black. I don't have a black Gelato. Black mark.
Oh. No, that's a good idea, Beth.
What's that?
That was smart thinking.
A smudge pen.
Mm-hmm.
So I can do my brush pens. That won't hurt that the glue
See you later,
too
Luna.
much.
Mm. Thanks, Kate. Kathy, Kate.
Oh, hi, Kathy. Kathy, I got some Happy Meal from you today. Can I open it now? She's here.
She's been here, honey.
Happy Meal. I want to open it because it's heavy.
She was ignoring you, Kathy.
2 whole stamps.
Whoa, 2 whole stamps worth.
Yeah. It's something good, I can tell. Fabric. Oh, look, a bee. I just had my bee book out.
Oh, I love it. And it's got
I love
purple.
bees. I'm going to have to get the iron out and iron it a little bit. Looks like it needs ironing. What in the world? Magnets. The nicest man I know, Grandpa. And a mother's heart is a rose, always open, always loving. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They're magnets. That's got crackles paint on it.
Very cool.
You can make your own crackle paint with glue. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, these are magnets. Can I do art on top of these? Don't see why not. Gesso and decorate. Thank you. Well, thank you. I will. Okay. I'll leave them out on my desk, so I'll do it. Thank you so much. So very much. And that little Emerson of yours, I tell you, if she's not the cutest thing I've ever seen, she is.
You know what they were doing today over on Joni and Pam? It was on Joni's channel, but Pam was there with her little one. And the two little ones were on there, and they were talking, having a conversation. It was so cute. They were coloring. They were coloring together.
She had a friend with her.
And then a little guy came on too. He was a little bit older, but he came on too.
That's her brother.
They were no. It was another lady.
Oh.
Was on. So it was so stinking cute. They got on there and they were just like, and you kind of had to understand 7-8-year-old talk. Like they still had like that, not baby talk, but it's that in between where you kind of understand.
They think they know what they're talking about, but they don't.
Not, kind of thing. So it was cute. They were having a blast though. Having a blast.
So is that okay for black marks? I'm not making it continuous.
Gonna
look like marks.
Well, I did scribble. That's a mark. But I think I'm going to add some. What I was going to do with those before I did that, but I needed something like that. I'm going to finish up a couple more. I've like.
Is it working now?
I believe it is. You got several settings on all three of those little knobs.
I use them too.
What do you
I stay with the whitest and the bluest ones.
Oh, do you? I only use the one.
The lighting says the lightings. One problem is it's sitting over here to my left. I'm always touching it with my arm, and so let's get it back over here.
Did he fix it?
I don't know, but I'm not going to try to.
I don't know.
Touch the wires. Put it in the back one for me. I have to get down there and do it by hand.
Oh my gosh. It's another one of those situations.
You have to look. You can't do it by blindly. You have to look.
Who says I can't do it?
Here, I'll give you a light underneath there. There you go.
I'll put it over here.
Thank you.
I felt it. I could find it.
Okay, let's see how it works. It's still flickering.
Is it?
Gosh darn
Can
it.
you see it flicker?
It's flickering now.
So you didn't fix it.
Did I charge you? Did I charge you too much?
Yeah, you did.
It's got a pulsating.
No, it's not supposed to. It's just not right. And I'm probably going to lose my battery on my iPhone. That's what we should have done today too. Is take my battery, take my.
Well, we only went by one AT&T. Doggone it!
So,
You were asleep. You couldn't have made it. What are you thinking? You couldn't have made it to the iPhone place.
This is not going to work.
No flashing lights. We'll all get migraines.
The only thing I can do now with this is to get Joe to put it up permanently and then it won't. Then it won't. Nothing will touch it.
Is that what you think's doing? Is touching it?
My wires are back pushed in, backed up, and they're not. The connection is not good. And you need to go in there and check my bedroom light because it was flickering
What's
on and off, and I don't know if it's on or off right now.
What's up with all your lights flickering?
I'm just having
Too
electrical
many
issues.
plugs.
It's electric.
Dun, 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 dun.
Go over there and turn it on. It'll probably work now.
That's how it always is. Hi, Victoria. Victoria's Creations. Have you been here before, Victoria? She's got to go. It's possible. It's possible. Do we know Victoria? Do you know
Hi,
Victoria?
Victoria. I don't know.
I can't remember.
We've been getting some new ones in.
Yes.
So welcome, Victoria. If this is your first time, Rebecca gets to sing to you. But don't be scared.
Be very scared. I don't know. A couple people, I think they fibbed me just to hear me sing. They're like, oh, yeah, it's my first time. They want to hear it again.
A long time. Okay.
Oh, you're really flashing. Everybody, don't look if you get migraines. Don't watch.
I'm sorry.
My
I
nose.
don't know what to do. It worked for quite a while. I don't know how long I've had it.
It's not been a year because I got mine right around the same time.
Summer.
Oh, she says, yes, she's been here. She's like, I've been here like 30 times.
30 times?
Probably.
Oh.
She's like, I've been here since the beginning of your channel, Rebecca.
Beginning of time.
Yeah. I'll try to do better next time. She's like, that's what you say every time I come in.
Hey, Beck, tell me what's wrong with this. She's got one of these, those little kind of globe LED lights round like the old style.
Yeah.
And it's got that white case underneath where it screws in, kind of.
Yeah.
You screw it in, the light goes off, and you shut it off, and then there's still activity inside the bulb.
Like it's cooling off.
That's that LED. Just remember when your LED, your fluorescent lights used to do that?
Yeah.
You need to be real careful with those low energy ones. I have a cousin-in-law. Is he a cousin-in-law, I guess? That's a firefighter, and he says those cause so many fires. Those ones that they got rid of our regular light bulbs to make them the
curly Q ones.
Yeah, with the plastic covering to make it look like a real bulb. He says you wouldn't believe how many house fires they have because of those stupid bulbs. So be careful. If it's flickering, I would be careful, take it out and replace it.
You can't tell if it's on or off because it flickers in both positions. Just saying.
Yeah, he told us to get. He said get rid of them all. So
I think I gave them all to you.
We got rid of them all and went to different bulbs.
Okay, what was after ducks and butterflies? Black marks.
Yes.
Okay, I got my black marks.
I'm almost done with my black marks. If you guys want to tell us the next thing.
Next.
You want another prompt from you guys?
I've got my iron here. I can iron my bumblebee. We can put my bumblebee in my bee book.
We got stars the next thing. I know, Gail, it's very scary because we were told by the government and stuff that we need to change them out into those. And everybody went out and bought all those bulbs. And he says it's amazing how many fires are from them.
And they're
And
expensive.
we had pulled, the reason we even know is we had unscrewed one and it was all black. Like it looked like it was getting too warm. And she was just happened to be talking to her cousin about it. And he told us, he said, oh, that's very common. It wasn't just because we bought the cheap ones or no. He told us that and of course you don't hear it anywhere that they're causing fires, do we? No.
Here it
That's
is.
it right there.
Echo Smart.
Yeah. Yeah, those are them. And you'll see the plastic part after the screwy part,
Will
that
melt.
plastic, it will, yeah. Ours was, it was brown, like it was starting on fire. So we probably caught it just in time. Yep, those are the kind he warned us about.
Looks like a ice cream cone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do. Yep.
That's old. Hey, it's not. It's old.
Handmade.
Look at that.
All right, so star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Are the stars next?
Yep,
So
star.
Let's see if I can find the bulb.
Star. Now she said star without an S, but I'm going to add more than one.
Oh, you're gonna cheat. My
I'm gonna cheat.
heaven.
I hardly ever pull the cheat card.
Did you all feel that? The earth kind of moved a little bit.
I hardly ever pull the cheat card, and I am cheating.
Ta-da! I got my bee girl ironed up. Now I have to put this somewhere so that it won't touch anything because it's very, very hot. And I have a very dangerous room. And I'm thinking of putting it on the back of my bee book.
I'm just going right here.
And I've got pinking shears.
Oh, I put it right on top of some texture, so it doesn't really look like a star. That's all right. We'll try again over here.
Thank you. Thank you, Kathy. Look at that. Would you just look at that?
This is the worst stars ever.
So I'll probably use a little bit of tacky glue. I think that looks good on the back.
Decent. The other ones look, oh, look how cute that looks. Those
on the back of my book.
Oh, she was meaning like star, like Marilyn Monroe, Lucille Ball.
A movie star.
Movie star.
Too
Well,
late.
I already got a star now. It goes with my picture anyways a little bit better than a movie star. Movie star really wouldn't match my. I would have had to have been like, I'm done. I'm trying to make a pretty picture, and she's trying to get me to put a movie star on my picture. Yeah, I think I'm about done. I think I just need to put some words. I don't want it to, because this is
Okay.
this is my book
Like
of cookies.
vibrators.
That's fine. Put it in here, and Abby can come in here and get it.
Words, words, words.
Well, yeah.
Okay. I think I'm gonna have to go with the. Hold on. Did he bring his? He sure did. Look what was stopping me. Wait until you guys see what was stopping me from being able to back up.
On your chair?
Behind my chair, what Jug
Yeah.
brought into me.
What
His
was
soccer
it?
ball.
Oh my heavens! How do you
I
get
mean,
that?
it's a flat soccer ball, but I was like, why can't I back up?
That's a hazard.
I know. At least it was something soft that I was able to figure out. Sometimes he puts
That
his
belongs outside. That don't belong in the house.
Well, he has his inside and outside toys, and that's not supposed. He gets in trouble every time he brings it in.
Yeah, right.
He does. He gets told to take it back outside and leave it out there.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what he does? He takes it back out and then runs right back inside with it. He's like, okay, I took it outside.
Such a dog. Such a dog.
What do you want me? What do you mean? And then we'll yell at him, tell him take that outside. He'll take it back outside, and then he'll run right back in with it again. Like, ay, dog. Don't you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Exactly. Okay, we're gonna let that dry.
Okay.
Put my little pokey tool back in my glue. Wipe his
Oh,
nose
look, I have a
off.
piece of my hair on here. I can't even blame it on the cats. It's definitely one of my hairs. Oh,
Yeah.
I think we're going to take this here texture. Taking that texture right.
Starlight.
Miriam's already had her early morning meds, and she's her pre-breakfast.
Wow, she is up, moving.
Discover together. I like what? That's not going to stick. I'm going to have to probably need more glue.
So, what color stars do I want? Blue. Shall we do a little blue?
What's your favorite color? Although, meaning movie stars. Discover together. I think this page screams discover. It does. Oh, yeah. Oh, I have lots of gold left. I'm gonna do that gold. I chose my pink sponge, but I figured I'd just get a new one for pink. Oh. I have a gold finger. What does that mean?
Gold finger.
This works so much better. There you go. More? More?
How's that? For stars.
There's still, oh, no, that one's coming off. Whew, I thought that one was really in the glue. Here we go. I'd tell you what else happened to me today, but I'm not going to share it. It's a little bit gross, but let's just say that it called for a whole shower today.
On top of everything. My heaven.
Yeah, it was after Gatton got home from after I had to go get, and it's not probably what you're thinking. It was something else, but almost just as gross. So
Wow.
yeah, I was like, and that's when Shannon come home. She was like, "Were you in the shower?" I was like, "Yeah." I said, "Let me just tell you, I just had
yeah,
whole thing happen," and she was like, "Oh, geez."
Code.
She
It
said,
was probably
she said,
code red. Was it a code red?
No, and not brown either.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, she was like, I always thought if that's going to happen. I said, well, actually, this is like the third time that it's happened in 10 years. So that's not bad, but I was not happy about it.
Yeah.
But I think, not too bad for 10 years it's only happened. But yeah, I'm not very happy with the situation at hand. I think I'm going to go around this good lady. Go around my fairy here.
Okay. There we go.
Stick out a little bit.
That's it. Stars. Just a few little stars. So you, I need a word. Okay.
Yeah, I put words.
Big old word.
Cheater. That's what you need to put on yours. Because when they read when they open up that envelope that I did the other day, they're going to see. They're going to be like, who's Beth? Why was Beth a cheater?
I found the word remember.
Oh, nice.
How about that word?
Yeah, that's a good word. I think so.
Peanuts.
Remember peanuts. Yes, that sounds great. Remember not to throw peanuts at Rebecca. There we go.
That's right.
God darn, why is my nosy running? Huh? Code yellow. Well, yep, there you go. But yeah. But maybe not what you think could happen though. Something else. Ay.
All right.
I'm going outside this duck. Probably isn't a duck. If we had our duck for our bird person here, they'd probably be like, "That's not a duck." And I'd be like, "Hush, Beth put geese on hers."
It's duckish.
Duckish. Yeah, there you go. Duckish. There we go. Where's the other one? Here you are.
Okay, remember is. That's all I see. There's a doggy. Okay, we'll put this down. And I'm going to use the remember.
Do you remember to use it?
Yep, gotta remember.
I am one funny girl.
You are just hilarious.
Hilarious.
Did you open my mail? No.
Me?
Yes. You
Yesterday.
said there was. Did you open it? What
Didn't
was it?
I open it with you yesterday?
No, you said you hadn't opened it yet. It was in the kitchen. I just wanted to know if you got pins.
No, I didn't get those. No, it was
Oh, the card.
yes. Yes.
Okay.
I
That's all right.
was like, wait.
Well, there's my page. And it looks better in person than it does on TV.
Mine looks pretty good on TV. Especially since I outlined them like that. That worked. It needed it. Discovered together. Isn't that romantic? Isn't that romantic?
Oh dear, dear, dear. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Yeah, that goes with, I showed you guys today all of my, where did I put them? All of the other ones that I've done like this. Oh, where? I got these today. These came in the mail. Ooh,
Oh.
lots of heads. Wow. Everybody needs a head.
Is that a bicycle or some flowers?
These are shoes. Look at how fun. I thought they'd be good in my.
Oh,
maybe I'm calling it my sewing, because the more and more I think it's going to be more like designer kind of, you know. Yes, there's going to be some sewing in it, but I think it's more. I think the word more is I'm going to have designer stuff and that kind of. Where the heck is the?
Okay, my book has a beginning page in it.
I showed them this morning, guys. Do you remember? Oh, I took my sweatshirt off, and it's right here. So it will go in here with, if you weren't here this morning, this page is going to be part of my, that's a painting I did with Beth. And there's you guys gave me prompts. I bet you y'all don't even remember. And I don't have these dated because I didn't date these. There's one I did with Beth. Be the reason somebody smiles today.
Wow. That's awesome.
And this is a painting I did with Beth. There's prompts you guys gave me. And prompts you guys gave me. I don't know specifically you guys, but the chat. Prompts the chat gave me. How about that? Here's prompts the chat gave me.
I don't care. Leave it on.
More prompts the chat gave me. See, each page I've done pretty much were prompts that the chat gave me. A lot of them weren't specific. Look, when I needed a frog, I had a whole page of frogs right here. The frog does not drink up the pond in which he lives. You guys helped me come up with that. Let us dance in the sun, wearing wildflowers in our hair. Sometimes I think I did them and you guys just helped me out with certain things, and some of them I asked for total prompts. Like I think this is one I just kind of did.
That's nice. That needs some. Oh, you did. I told you to write curvy words on that one. I did.
On this one?
The green one. On the green one.
This one?
I think I helped you with. I said write curvy words around them.
Oh. No, I'm not gonna, because this is my watercolor.
No, I already told you. You did it on the green one.
What are you talking about? Are you?
Never mind. I must not be live. I'm
this
not live.
This one.
I'm not alive. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, got some more happy mail today.
With me.
Sharon Lombard sent me something.
Ooh, Sharon. This one turned out real pretty. The pink and the orange. This is when I found out I liked.
Feels like that.
One that I liked pink and orange together. I found out. I didn't realize how much I liked pink and orange together until I
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a uniqueness about it.
hmm
So yeah,
some more prompts.
that's good.
And then, oh, this is one I was working on I didn't do. There's a background. So yeah, so that what we worked on will go in with this, and eventually they're all going to go in a, as you can see, it's a flower. So eventually I'll do a cover and they will go in here. But as you can see, we have a lot to do. So it's just something I'm going to work on when we have, you know, when I remember. You like the, oh, this her pink.
Oh,
You
you
can
could just
tell it's
frame
something.
it.
It's cut off from something. It's almost like a netting. It's almost, it is
Yeah,
kind of like a netting. And then I had a Jane Davenport stamp, and I just gathered it. I just kind of
did good.
made it a dress. She's under there. Look. So hopefully she doesn't walk anywhere where it blows up. She ain't got any underpants on.
Oh my heaven.
I know. I tell you, she's trashy. Where did that owl come from? He's cute.
We did it in January of 21,
Oh, I must not have liked you then.
and it's done in my white book.
Oh,
Roll an owl. It's roll.
oh, roll an owl. Okay, I don't think I ever did a roll an owl with you.
Yeah,
Cool.
and this was the little hat that it had on,
Yeah.
and he's holding a paintbrush.
Well, he has to, right? He has to hold. It
Artsy.
turned out nice, guys. Thank you for the help. Yeah, I really needed the outlines. I think the outlines helped it so much. All right. I think it's dry enough. I can do that. Yeah. I was going to work on my chunky book, Beth. I don't know.
Okay, I can do chunky.
You're going to start a chunky book?
Yep.
I'm already working. I'm working on my Halloween one. So I'm to step 3 or 4. So are you going to start a new one or just kind of start the
Yep,
thought
I'm
of it?
starting a new one.
Yeah. So Beth was starting from the beginning, so she can tell you kind of how to start and go, because she's the one that gave me the instructions. But she doesn't remember, but I wrote them all down because I was a fairy lurker back then, and I wrote all, before I was really talking to her,
That
and we
turned out
realized before we realized how cool each other is
yeah.
Izzy was Izzy. So
Well, you can do a chunky book any way you want to. You can do a round one. You just need some coasters, and I'm going to do a square one. I got these squares,
oh, I think I finally put mine away.
and I'm probably going to do 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 8. I'll do a book that's 8 pages.
That's what I'm doing, a book of 8.
And I'll save for the next book that we do, whenever we do that. Is it on the bed? So the first thing I got to do is gesso everything. And or you can take and put paper on it. You can do anything you want to cover up the advertisement. And look at that. That corner fits right on that. So that would be a good start. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and just gesso everything on both sides. And
well, that's what you told me. That's when you told us what the rules
you
were.
can do it any way that you wish. There's no right or wrong in your art.
Now there's no right or wrong. But
There's
3
always
4 years ago, you told me this was the rules.
I said you can do it in any order that you want.
No, guys, that's not what she said. I remember.
So I'm just gonna do a little bit of gesso here. And I'll just do one side first. But these layers that I'm doing are the layers that make the book chunky. It gives it its chunkiness.
Yes, ma'am. Chunky
And
like that.
because you're going to put layers of collaging and glue papers and lots of things
Mhm.
on here.
I'm not a very good. This is how you do it. I'm more oh, that didn't work. Don't do it this way kind of girl.
Yeah.
Hmm. So if you want to know, Beth is really good. Oh, this
And
is.
I learned how to do this from Lori Marie Jenkins. She has
Oh,
a
there you go.
video channel, and you can probably go to her channel and look it up and look up chunky books. And she does a lot of altering books, and she lives in California. And the last time I saw Lori Marie, she was moving to Costa Rica,
Oh my.
and her and her hubby were moving to there, and they were going to start out renting their home instead of selling it, just in case they decided they wanted to move back, and that way. And then they were going to go down to Costa Rica and live and do vlogs,
Hmm.
whatever. And she could still, she's just a fabulous artist, and she has she's real good at messy things. She likes to make a mess. Um, she's she loves to make uh, all kinds of chunky books, and she makes them real thick. She makes the pages real. She'll glue 3 or 4 or 5, 6 pages together, to get that chunky look and that she likes. But anyway, I haven't seen her online for a long time, so I'm assuming she's still down there. But she still has YouTube videos of chunky books that you can go back. Lori Marie Jenkins is her name. She was a fabulous community artist down there. But that's where I saw it first, and I could probably
Hi,
show
Sharon.
you. See if I can't find my chunky book.
Oh,
You got your old one nearby?
she now has moved to Costa Rica and they are in their own place now.
Yeah,
That's what Gail says.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, that's what I said. She's moved to she. That's what I said. She went to Costa Rica, and at first they were going to sell. They were going to rent their house before they sell it up in California. So I don't know if but maybe they've already sold the house and it worked out that way. So, uh, but yeah, that's her. That is her. Here, Abby, Abby, dear, Abby, dear. Get my cat.
Gotta remember to take a break.
Here's a
Gail watches her vlog every Saturday.
Oh, okay. Okay. Good. Let's see what we got in here.
When will you get me to go to
Oh,
Costa
I got an envelope book.
Rica?
I have a scavenger hunt book. Here's a chunky book. Here's a blizzard book. Just an art book. Here's another little chunky book. I made those with toilet paper rolls. But I don't see my other chunky book, and that's all right. These books here are considered chunky, and I made these
Chunky
in my
looking.
string here. And I made this one out of toilet paper rolls. And it goes this way. It's got all the movie stars in it.
That's what you needed earlier for the.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then they have tabs, and all of the toilet paper has a pocket, and there's a tab in each one.
Oh yeah, somebody sent me one of those.
And it's made out of toilet paper. And I just put bling on them and magazine cutouts. I had a catalog with movies in it that you can order movies and
Mhm.
DVDs and all that jazz. And I took all the pictures out of the magazine, the catalog, and look at him. That's
Mm,
Ernest.
it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was when he was real young. So that's one of my chunky books. But that's not the one my original one I made out of playing cards. So well, good. But you can do a chunky book
He
out of
uses a Copic stitch. That one's
yeah,
not. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah,
This one is done with the
that's
Copic stitch, and
Copic.
this one is too. And see how pretty the braid is on the bottom?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That's a pretty one, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you get. And this is the full length of the toilet paper rolls. And then I put tabs on the bottom and punched holes and sewed them together. So that was cute. But
Two or three of mine have that stitch, but this last one I just have it as the.
that's one little box of books I got. I got tons of boxes. So I'll flip these over now and just so the other side.
Flip it over, flip it over.
So didn't take they're coasters, so they absorb that the
Oh yeah.
gesso
Mm-hmm.
fast and dried fast.
Yes. Hmm.
So yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
who says they watch Lori Marie every week?
Gail.
Gail. Okay. Well, thank you, Gail. That's good to know. I haven't. I haven't. I quit. I just don't watch everybody anymore like I used to. One of my problems is I want to do what they're doing, and I've got so many projects started on my own table. I just can't keep up. Like I don't need to be starting this new chunky book, but I'm doing it anyway.
I was just gonna, well then what are you doing?
And I think I'm going to do a fall theme since we're in October. And I'll go over here when I get these done. Let them dry, and I'll go over and see if I can't find my original chunky book that I made out of playing cards. And it's a cute little book, real cute. So there's one coat, and I'll probably go ahead and maybe do another coat of gesso. So let me see if I can't find my other little chunky book. Okay. You find that?
Yeah, right there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm hunt.
Oh, okay.
Here, take this out. In the hard there. I think this is all Christmas. Yeah, that's all Christmas. Nope, I don't see it. But I'll have to hunt for it later. All right. So you are stamping on your little
Mhm.
print book.
Stamping on this tissue paper to make a picture.
Okay. So how do you put the book together? I use a Coptic stitch and I sew it together.
Nope.
It's the same kind of Coptic stitches I do on all my books. Um, whenever I put a book together, I sew. I put holes in my paper on my pages, and then I sew them in the top hole, the second hole, and the third hole, and it's a knot. It's a simple knot technique where the knot is on the back of the page back here on this edge back here. That's where the knot goes, and then you're able to turn the page flat without tearing the holes. And it's just my favorite way of putting things together in all my books, and they lay flat. They always lay flat, and it's a form of Coptic stitch. Um,
All right. Good night, Gail. Thanks.
so
Popping
so
in and
that's
hanging
hi
out.
Sharon. Sharon, I got your Happy Meal. I can open your Happy Meal now. Oh boy, Sharon. That's another thing I could put on my uh, pages. I can use Happy Meal. Let's see what Sharon sent me. She sent me a napkin, and she sent me a bouquet of flowers.
Ooh.
Oh, she sent me a Twinchie.
Well,
Oh,
everybody's doing
and a playing
Twinkies.
card. Pitch 6. Oh my
Oh,
heavens, look at him. He's a good Halloween guy.
yeah, he is.
And a pretty napkin with palm trees.
It's like Joe on a playing a cowboy.
Yeah. He doesn't have a cowboy hat on, but he does have the bandana. He could
Oh
be
well,
part of
maybe.
the.
Wait a second. He's not a cowboy. He's a gangster.
Yeah, he
I'm a
could be part of
gangster,
the polka
baby.
dot gang. So this is a playing card. This is an art card, and it's a Twinchie. It's 2 inches by 2 inches, and and you do the same thing as you would with an ACT card or an ATC coin. And the Twinchies, that is so cute. And you put like a little cluster on there, and she didn't put her name on the back, so I will do that for her. Put her name on there.
Oh man, you girls with your Twinchies and being able to look that little. Go you. You look. Oh, what am I doing? Oh man.
So that's good. Thank you, Sharon. I'll have to figure out. I'm gonna put this one with my coins. He'll go down into this one,
He'll go
and
down in history.
he'll go down in here.
Where
Easily.
history?
Put him over there. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you so much. So I'll have to figure out something to do with those two items, and it won't be hard.
Oh. Oh, it opens, Beth. I don't know what that means. I didn't catch what you were doing. Uh-oh, hopefully she didn't cut it, Sharon. Something opens. Your Twinchy probably opens.
It does. Look at that. Oh, and a love note. It's Mary's
Oh,
challenge. Oh, how cute
oh,
is that?
I love
It was
it.
just so tight together, and it's art washes away from the soul the dust of every day. Art washes away from the soul the dust of everyday life. Thank you. And then she sewed my little charm on there. How sweet is that?
I think it's
Thank
sweet.
you. It's a Twinchy book. Is that what she calls it? A Twinchy book? That is darling.
I stamped this on tissue paper, and then I'm going to hopefully not have to cut it out real close, but it will blend, but not all the way in. Does that make sense? I'm trying something. We're going to see if it works.
She's experimenting.
Mhm.
Thank you, Sharon.
Twinkie.
Oh, that is so cool. Okay, so I'm going to go with another coat on these.
Oh no. Oh no.
And then I could add a splash of color. And these came from a local restaurant. They used them, they use them under your drinks. And I said, "Excuse me, but can I have about this much of these?" She goes, "Yeah, I'll give them to you." I think they get them free anyway with the advertisement on it.
Until her boss sees she's giving them away. She's probably hoping for a good tip.
Oh yeah, she got a good tip.
Good. That's all I can. All right. Isabel, you crashing, honey? Oh, guess that's where it's going. Oh.
I'm surprised that Jughead's not whining.
I know. Shan and I talked about that the other day, how he comes in here and whines at me. He is in the hallway, but he's not whining. I'm surprised.
Maybe he's getting used to these night hours.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. He's like, well, guess that's why I was letting him outside this morning, was he wouldn't stop whining. And then the cat got out on me.
So it's all Jughead's fault.
It sure is. And he's in trouble because of it. Grounded.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You're missing one.
Uh,
I've done that so many times where I've missed one.
5, 6, 7.
Uh-oh.
I had 8.
You did. Where'd you put it to dry?
Well,
Been there, done that. Well, it's stuck to something.
2 of them together, maybe.
Maybe.
No. Did I miscount?
Oh, well, that I don't know.
Well, I guess it's just going to be 7.
Until you find that one. Usually it's because I only have so many places for them to dry. I usually place them somewhere and it's like,
Well,
oh,
I've got to
look,
stack
it's
up
up
like
here.
cards. And they see it.
What'd you say?
I was asking the chat room if they see it.
Could check on Sharon's envelope. Maybe it stuck to Sharon's envelope. You kind of took a break and opened Sharon's stuff.
No, I didn't see that. Cover that. So I'm just going to go ahead and paint these little guys too.
Oh, Melissa's still here. She's still hanging out on a Friday night.
I need to go over and see what Mary's
It's
doing.
late too, Melissa. You're staying up late with us.
Okay.
Mark isn't on? Who's Mark? Who's Mark? I want to know who Mark is. Must be why Sharon's able to hang out with us because Mark's not on. Is that what do you know what she's talking about?
Not offhand.
Who's Mark? And is he good? Does he do some really cool stuff? Should we go see him?
I know the only Mark I know is Mark Muir. And he
Oh, I think she meant Mary. Mary isn't.
oh.
Yeah, she what time does she get off on Friday nights? I know she was on earlier. He had me all excited that there was a new person we might be able to watch. Gosh darn it, I take that excitement back. Yeah, she was still on when I came on. She was still screaming. But I'm enjoying the Friday evening, so I'm gonna keep it on. Even if it's just me streaming by myself. Streaming by myself. Well, Miriam hangs out with me. Right, well, she's like, it's kind of getting late early. It's getting early over there. Oh, Melissa was cleaning her bed. That's why she's still awake. There's too much stuff on the bed to go to bed, right?
She's cleaning off her bed so she can go to bed.
Right. I've done that. It's been like I've gone into bed and it's like, oh man, I forgot I was doing this or that. And it's like, darn it, now I gotta take 20 minutes and clean off my bed. Yesterday I did some fun things. I was laying in bed and I was just looking to see what was out there. I haven't done it in quite a while to see the different channels. So I put in like mixed media and then I ordered it by the most watched. And then seriously, I scrolled all the way down because I didn't, not that the people that have 20,000 views and 100,000 followers aren't great. Of course they're great, but I was looking for more of the smaller creators. So I scrolled all the way down until I got to where they were about 100 views. And I started kind of looking through those people and seeing what kind of projects and things. And I came across like 2 or 3 people that were brand new. So, which is of course, nice because they're looking for viewers and stuff. So I joined like 2 or 3 new people, which was kind of fun to do. And I made sure I left little messages on their, on their channel, because everybody was really, really fun. Some 2 or 3 of the people were really fun. I even found a male. You don't find very many males. So that was fun to find a male that streamed and yeah, so that was kind of neat. I probably only did it for maybe 30 minutes. Maybe.
This is a junk journal, a totally junk journal.
What is that now?
My junk journal.
Oh, you just get sidetracked like nobody else.
I'm letting my things dry. I'm looking for my
Oh,
chunky
you're
book.
done. Oh, okay. I was like, I thought you were going to start working in your junk journal. I was like,
No, I found a box of books, and here's another. This is my Coca-Cola box book,
oh, I remember that because I was going to send you some Coca-Cola paraphernalia.
and it was.
Paraphernalia?
It's made out of a 24 can box,
Yeah, it was.
and
I was confused. I thought she was making a Coca-Cola journal. No.
it was out of a Coca-Cola box, and you
Yes.
can see a little bit of the red sometimes, like the red box. It's there, but I completely. Uh, I loved. I've got another book over here with a Coca-Cola box that I'm doing like my junk journal, and I've got it ready over here to work on it someday. And this was a lot of fun. I
Yeah, I
used a lot
remember
of
when you
napkins,
were making that. I
a
do.
lot of cutouts, a lot of Happy Mail, and made this glue book. And it is so fun to hold and to use. And uh, and then I binded it with this type of ribbon. It's real soft ribbon.
It's
Uh,
like, is
and
it
then
like silk?
I did uh, a spiral thing with my beads and wire on the spine, and I wrapped it around like a spiral. So this was a good fun book to do, quick and easy, lots and lots of fun. This is an old ABC book, and I've got another one over here that I've been working on. I could go back and work on this one too, but it's a everything that starts with an A
Oh, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
everything that starts with a B.
Yeah, I
And so,
remember. I think you were showing Melissa how to do that. I think.
an ABC book. And D, and you can continue to work in this or glue things in it when you find ABCs. This there's Dolly, and I got this book idea from Barb Owen, and she likes to use paste glue, and it's the kind of paste that you use to put wallpaper up with,
Mm-hmm.
and she mixes it with watered down acrylic paint, and it gives it a tooth, uh, a rough feeling for things to glue to it and stay glued. That's the reason why she used the paste paint. And
Okay.
so anyway, here's this ABC book, and it's fun to do. It's fun to work in, and a lot of times I just go through a magazine and I've fussy cut things out and I stick them in the pages, and then I'll go back and glue them down all at once instead of gluing them down one by one. I do assembly line. So this was fun to do, and this is another chunky book that I did, and it's oh here, and it's done out of chipboard on the front and the back. It's chipboard that somebody mailed me some ephemera, and I put it together like a book. And this was done with Tanya McGuire. Now, if you like totally junk things, and here's one of my boho. No, somebody sent me this boho bead. I did not make that. Isn't it beautiful? And I did make this one, and it's made with pop. It's got a lot of pop tabs in it, and I used the tabs for page for tabs in the book. And here's another pop tab, and I sewed it. This is what Tanya had us
Oh,
do.
look at that. Mm-hmm.
We
That's
put it. We put the tabs on a piece of felt and sew it down on the felt to make a dangle.
yeah, that's cute.
And totally junk stuff in here, and There's some tags in here and a lot of pockets. Here's another one. I think somebody sent me this. It's a big pull ring off of something big. I don't know if it was food or oil or what, but it's a big pull tab and a bling of. I've got bling Brad holding it on, and they tied these flags on it. This book was fun to do, and I used a lot of my little stamps, and looks like I used some stickles, and some stuff was given to me too. I think I did this one with the regular tab, and I put beads on the yarn. So there's a belly band. But this is a cute junk journal too, with all the little different tabs in it. And I probably made it with Tanya, and she probably every week, she would make something new with the tabs, and teach us something new in her class. So she's fun to watch. And this is a little paper ephemera that somebody sent me, and I made it into a little book because of the women in it. And I loved the vintage women and their hats. So I turned it into a little paper book, and it's hats.
I love
Got all
it.
kinds of hats in it.
Yeah, I like that too. All the old.
And so instead of using the women, I put the women in a book and sewed it together and stapled it together, and I even put a little charm on it.
Gotta
And
have a little charm.
yeah, got to have charms on all my
Yes.
books. I love it because I love my beads. So this was a cute little book to have, and that's what I did. And I don't remember who sent them to me. If you remember, speak
If
up.
it was you.
And here's another little chunky book that I made out of cardboard. All of the pages are cardboard, and then I glued down on both sides of the pages. And I had a theme going with this stained glass look of papers. And
Oh yeah, our glass that we used yesterday. You did.
yeah. So I had a little theme going on in this book. Don't know, it was back February of 21. And then I went back and glued, I think Sharon sent me that little girl. Uh, and then I glued down
She was
magazines.
making shake and bake, and she helped.
Yeah, buddy. And I used decorative scissors to cut the edges, and glue, just random gluing. A little glue book that I made, and I used all kinds of solid paper in this book, and some happy mail. Somebody sent me the Singing in the Rain. So
Really
that's
nice.
a cute little book. Here's another little chunky book, and this is made with that chipboard on front and back. Whoever sent me the chipboard, sent me 2 big ones and 2 little ones. So this was the little book, and it is just regular mixed media paper that I stamped and stamped and stamped all kinds of stamps on every page, and I dripped and did a little bit of paint, wipe off paints and things. And then I made a little pocket here and a tag here, and this is on a playing card, and just different things in it. But most of it is the mixed media paper, and then I glued a ribbon on that one. I glued a heart on that one. Another stamps, more stamps, and some Happy Mail paper, Happy Mail fabric, some matte paper, and that's that little book. And it's cute. It's a cute little book, and I did the Coptic stitch on it. It's a simple knot tying a knot on the back of the page. Is how that's made. Here's another junk journal, and I used matte paper, And I made a tassel with some pretty beads. And in this book, I'm thinking there's a lot of Tanya McGuire in it too. I got all kinds of tabs, different kinds of painting papers.
You better let her go. She probably doesn't want to be tied up in a book.
What's that? Oh,
You
Tanya.
better yeah, hey, look at who's here, a stranger
Well,
from
hi,
another.
Liz.
How are you, Lizzie?
Hi, honey. Just doing a little flip through. I was looking for my chunky book, but I found a junk journal book instead.
What you
So
been
you
up
can
to, Lizzie? I
see
haven't seen you in a little while.
it's just a glue book, and you put fun things in it, different things. Here's a felted flower, and some braille for the felted flower. It says,
Oh,
"Please add a felted flower to this page
that's
in
what the
braille."
Braille said? I knew
Yeah,
that. You are so good at that.
yeah. So a lot of happy mail. Ooh, there's something that goes into the the fabric journal. Cute, just different things in here. You name it. Any scraps, anything left on your table can go into this book. It's some Alice in Wonderland here. It's glued down. So that's a totally junk journal. But my chunky book was not in here either. So, oh well.
It's okay. It'll come up when you least
It'll
expect
come
it.
out somewhere.
Just
It'll
like
have.
that eighth page you're looking for. It's gonna show up.
Yeah,
When you're all done.
right.
Your very last stitch on your Copic stitch is when it's gonna show up. That's when that
That's
eighth page
right.
will show up.
That's right. I'll have to put it in as a tip in.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
this is one of my first books that I did junk journaling, and it's got a lot of history in it. See if I have any dates. This is a page of washi tape.
Hey, I have that triangle.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Dollar Tree,
Is that where
and
you got it from?
that's where I got it from. Yeah, a lot of envelopes, Happy Mail envelopes, Happy Mail cards. This was another book that I did with Tanya McGuire. Uh, there's a lot of things in here that she would teach us to do. It was all retro uh, stuff that we wanted to do, and then we even did some stitching on cardboard. And I stitched all this, and this is like an Indian style pendant where you go over under over
Oh yeah,
under.
yeah, yeah. Bootsy did a little training on
Did
that
she
one.
did he? Okay, well
Uh-huh.
I learned that one from Tanya, and I used all kinds of paper in here. Every single kind of all the paper is different.
Yeah. All right, Lizzie. You're
Envelopes,
being stitchy.
and here's another retro page where she taught us how to cut this out and glue it down and make a window, kind of like a window. She does fun stuff. If you like to do things, Tanya McGuire does everything totally junkish and recycle.
And she also does doesn't she do glass too?
She does beads. She makes homemade beads,
That's it.
and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
she is an artist. Here's some
Mhm.
more retro stuff that we learned to do. We learned to sew on paper, and I sewed a Christmas tree on this paper and used it to tuck as a tuck spot.
Oh
Uh,
yeah. Good
the
idea.
tree, and
Mm-hmm.
it's on both sides of the paper, of course. So lots of paper bags. She showed us how to recycle a brown paper bag, how to recycle papers and envelopes. These are business envelopes, and we made all of
Now,
these
do you said
things.
you had a date on that, or no, you didn't have a date on that one?
I haven't seen one yet. Probably 21. It's probably 21. I'm not
Last
sure if
year?
I was streaming yet.
Last year, huh?
I'm not sure. Could have been before that. I'll see if I can't find a date on an envelope. Now here we had this clear window, and we sewed across it, and it showed up on both sides of the envelope, and we blanket stitched it and decorated it. And as I sewed, I put beads and things on there, buttons. That was a Tanya thing.
He's probably still working on that. What, aren't you doing like a roll, Lizzie? Some sort of something. I don't. She's always working on something, right? She's
Yeah.
something.
Lots of tuck spots. I'll look on an envelope to see if I can't see the postage date. This says June 17th, 2017.
That's what I thought it looked a lot older back. Because I've been watching you for at least 2 or 3, well, almost 3.5 years. Because it might even be almost your whole time streaming. I've been watching you now that I think about it. Because that year that you did your clay, and all that. What year was that? Was that your first year?
I don't know.
And then
it's all blur.
And that's what I'm saying. Like I said, I can't believe that I've been here 4 years.
Yeah. And you remember how you used to do this with your chewing gum wrappers and make these little zigzaggy things?
No, I didn't know, but my dad did learn that in prison.
Well, there you go.
Just saying. I used to make those and send them home like as gifts for us kids. He would.
Yeah. Oh, that was all he could do. Well,
that's what. Yeah, it was more with his cigarette packs, but yeah.
Yeah.
Lizzie says I always have a gazillion things I'm working on.
So this is a totally junk journal. It's got everything, and you name it, it's got it in here. There's nothing doubled. The papers are all different. The envelopes are all different business envelopes and tuck spots, and so that's my totally junk journal. And most of these envelopes have 2017 on them. This one says 1968.
Wow, that's a long time ago.
I found this envelope in a.
You kept that envelope for a long time.
No, I got it from the flea market. There was a guy. It was the end of the day of the flea market, and he had a tub laying there, and we were just walking out, and I looked into the tub, and it had all this papers and invitations and just messed up stuff. And I said, "Can I have these old papers?" I said, "I'll buy them." And I gave him $3 for all those papers in the bottom of that box, and I've had the best time with them. There was some old report cards in there, and some letters. But this one, Goodhart is her last name, Carol, and she had a lot of letters in there from college and stuff from way back. And see, here's another report card that was in it. Castleberry. The teacher was Castleberry, and Beverly Redmond was her name, and it was 1947. Her postcard. She got straight A's. So that's how you use your totally junk journal stuff up.
Oh, I thought I put that on upside down. Oh, my heart stopped.
So that's the end of my book viewings.
It's the end of your book of books.
That was fun. A little reminiscing. Okay, so I've got my 7-page book started, and the next thing, what? A little bit of paint.
Do you want me to look up your instructions?
No, you don't have to look it up.
After that, yeah, the first thing is paint.
I think I'm going to do inking with my ink pads.
It says gesso, then paint, then napkin tissue paper. Then book paper, music paper, magazines. And then stamps, cut your window, ink the edges. That's the basics. Hopefully that was on right, yeah. I am making a little chunky book for Halloween. And Beth's just starting her chunky book.
It's going to be fall.
Where's my, let me find though, because where's the one here? Oh, Isabella's laying on it. Hold on, you don't have to move all the way. Just wait 1 second. Just your bum. Just your bum. Okay. All right. She looked at me like, I'm not getting up. So this is what Beth is doing on, she's making hers on coasters. And this is the one I made on coasters, round coasters. I got this from Beth. This is, I've made 2 or 3 with playing cards, but we call them chunky journals because they're chunky and they got all kind of layers. And the way I do it is each layer of thing that you do is kind of like its own layer. So there is a lot of overlapping and hidden things on each page. And you want to do it in a certain order so that, you know, you don't want to put this kind of stuff on first and then you wouldn't have been able to, or I wouldn't have been able to add, you know, the papers under here. So you put the papers first and these chunky things are more like the last thing. So that's kind of what I'm doing, except that right now I'm working on, this was I did in the spring. I'm making a Halloween one and I'm using, these are cards from the card catalog. Card catalog
The
card.
Dewey Decimal System.
Yes. Yes, what she said. All right. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Kids don't know what that is.
Most kids.
Yeah.
This stupid distress inks just it never dries. Never.
Never?
Never.
Liz says your book is going to be awesome.
Cool. I hope so. They're so fun to make. I'm so glad I learned how to do them. Oh, I forgot. Where's this supposed to go? Uh-oh. Should have kept those in order. I think this is supposed to go here.
You got a window?
Yeah. The window to the door. I hate it when that happens. Oh, was it this pumpkin? Oh, that's wet. Maybe it was this pumpkin. If not, we're going to do that pumpkin. The windows always cause a bit of a problem.
You got to keep them the right side up.
Because you really have to think about it. You have to remember. The sun has come up in my window. Good morning, Miriam.
Aww.
Good morning, Miriam.
Good
Happy
morning,
Saturday.
good morning, the little birds say.
That means that Mrs. Gigi might pop in soon. Although it is Saturday. Sleep in.
Yeah. Unless she wants to sleep in.
What do you mean, Janet, you've never heard of a card catalog? What does Canadians call it?
When you used to go to the library at school or in the library at downtown, you had to look your book up in the card catalog first to find out where it is.
Yeah, come
It was
on.
called the Dewey Decimal System.
Card catalog. What did you guys call them? We called it the card catalog. We did. The cat in front of the pumpkin. Of course. Or should we do him in front of the pumpkin? Nope. You called it a croissant? What?
That had to be a
Oh yes. Now
spell
she
check.
remembers. She's just tired.
Oh, I see.
She must have just been tired. She just.
Okay, that's all right.
But
We understand.
we'll let it slip this one time. Next time though, we're hunting you down. Coming after you. Gonna have to do a little repair. I ripped the kitty. Oh no. Poor kitty. It's okay. It's okay, kitty. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. And I'm not real worried. See how she's not 100% cut out great, but I cut them out a little bit. I don't like that white around them because we're going to smear. We're going to put stuff around them. You can either use ink or you can use pastels or crayons or something. But yeah, so I'm not real worried about it being real. That's the one nice thing. If you're going to get your pictures out of magazines or wherever you get your pictures, you don't have to be exact with that cutting out. It's great if you don't like the fussy cut. I hate fussy cutting. Oh, she thought you meant the Sears catalog. All right. We'll let you think that that's what you thought that you thought.
Well,
that
you can use a Sears and Roebuck catalog to get your pictures too. Instead of, oh, that's a Dewey Decimal catalog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
No, she takes it back. She takes it back. Hurry up, take it back before people think you're crazy.
Sorry.
Sorry for being crazy.
I'm not watching chat and kind of doing this and listening.
Excuses. I need something that goes. I don't want that. That's kind of ugly. The hat. Was I thinking about the hat? It's kind of a dumb thing to have, but I think that's what it was. I think it was the hat and the pumpkin. Look, I didn't mess them up yet. Perfect. Hat, pumpkin, spider. Now let's keep these in order, guys. Let's keep these in order. I should put a little sticky on it. Oh, I know what croissants are. They're my favorite. Are you in France? Did I say something about France? See, I don't even know half the words that come out of my mouth, Marion.
A croissant is a pastry.
She knows what a croissant is. She's asking me if I don't know.
She says, don't know what croissant is?
Up above, though, she's the one that said something about croissants, and she said from France. Something like that. Oh. I think. I could be wrong. Or Mary might just be tired. She might not know what the heck is going on anymore. She might be falling off into sleep. Well, you still get I haven't gotten a telephone book in 20 years. I haven't gotten a 20. Yeah.
We get yellow pages.
Yeah, we don't get anything anymore. guy is. Oh, what's on that? That's some glue. Poor Miriam. She's tired. It's the next day for her. She ran all the way around the world to make it another day. That's how I tell if something's dry, because it's so hot to put your hand in front of the heat gun. I tap it real fast so my hand can get it. Don't do that. Do as I say, not as I do. Don't put your hand in front of the heat gun. That's just dumb.
Oh my gosh. Are we going to have to take the electrical items away from you too?
At least I just burned my own hand. It's not like some people I know that try to burn their whole house down.
Yeah, don't cut the cord.
While the cord is still plugged in. Lesson learned, Beth. Lesson learned. Okay. Uh-oh. Where's that?
Is Liz still in here? I would take your telephone book and use it for painting papers or roll-offs, any kind you have extra paint. Put your extra paint in the phone book. And then you'll end up with some painting papers, free paper. That's what I would do with it. Although I think I threw mine away because I just didn't have room for it. I've got another one up here somewhere.
How do I lose it so fast?
These are going to take forever to dry because I've got so much stuff on them.
There you go. You don't even have any layers yet. Oh,
I've got layers of paint and gesso. I gessoed them twice, and then I put these ink stamps on them for the background. I'm working on it. They're real.
Mine's taken forever to dry because of all the layers so far.
Yeah.
The glue seems to go down to all the layers, and then it takes forever.
Yeah.
Okay. Doing good. Yeah, at one point you have to just start putting these in some sort of order. I need to poke this hole so that No. Oh no. We're good. Everyone breathe. It's okay. I don't
What'd you do?
I thought I put the cat on upside down, but I didn't. We're okay. Whew. Had a little bit of a panic attack. We're okay. It goes like this and it flips up and the cat's right. What about ripping them out and use them as collages? Like maybe, certain pages might have some really neat advertising if they're yellow pages. Now, if they're white pages, you could just kind of use them as collage, pieces.
Like text paper, yeah.
Yeah. Because they're going to be nice and thin, so they'll be nice and see-through. See-through. That is a professional word. Don't question me on it. It could be see-through-y.
See-through-y.
Yes. Not all professionals use it though, so just keep that.
They like to use that transparency.
Yeah.
Word.
Which is just such a dumb word, I tell you. Why would you even think to use that? Dumb. Yeah. Don't trust the people that use that word. That's what I'm saying. Don't trust them. This guy. Why has he got to be so big? I don't care for those. Kind of just like the word trick. Might just need to cut that trick word. We don't need no treats around here.
Okay, my battery just ran down.
So that means it's been 3 hours. How funny it does. Your battery seems to die right at 3 hours, Beth. Good timing.
Yeah.
So I guess
Yeah.
it's about time that we call it quits.
Well, okay.
Well, I've been on 3 hours. You haven't been, but
Yeah.
almost
That's
forgot.
okay. Got my hands nice and goopy and
Oh,
nice and
right.
pretty. This is going to be from my fall book, chunky book.
I like
So,
it. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
hmm and I'll let these dry overnight and get them nice and
That's right.
crispy.
Lizzie says the more creative you are, the better words you can think of. Using proper words is just boring. That's right. We are the we're the cool kids in the class. We make up our own words. We don't need real words.
Yeah, yeah,
We're cooler than that.
yeah. We are.
Uh-huh. We are. I think crows are tricky. They are little son of a guns, just saying. And they're crows. Maybe a big bat just needs to go. I love this, but I think maybe a bat needs to go on here with the bats. You can go like, oh, there. This is like Batman call. I have a hair that's tickling me. Mhm. I love my chunky book because it does take me time. I work on. Oh, Carol has asked me to come on to her channel. She asked me earlier today.
Yeah.
So I might be on there tomorrow or Sunday. I'm not sure. Sunday, I think, is the day that it's on her channel, and tomorrow it's on Anne's. So I think on Sunday I might try to get on there. Might
Well,
jump
that'll
on.
be nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your name out there and
And exactly, Lizzie, showing off those. Yeah, exactly. You don't need a PhD, LMNOP to make up your own word. You don't, people.
where's your fitterant at?
Oh
show
yeah,
her
I don't know. You're right. Here we go.
show her the fitterant.
I
There
forgot
we
about
go.
that. Yep,
Becky
that
is full of words.
I am fitterant. We love this word. This word sits on my desk quite often. I've had this. I wish I would have dated it. We've
Yeah.
been using that word
You've
for
had that from the
at
very
least 3
beginning.
years. Yeah, at least 3 years we've been using fitterant. Yeah. But I can't really take, I didn't make that word. I have to say that Candy. Candy's the one that made that word. Now I made, I wrote it and decided that it was a word worth keeping. But our Candy is the one that typed it. And I thought that she was just so smart to come up with such a wonderful word. It really
Yeah.
just, it was really just Taiwanese, but I just thought it was hilarious. And a little simple when it comes to things like that. Well, that's what I think she meant to say, but we use it for whatever we want. Whenever we need a word to use, we use fitterant. Usually we use it like it means very creative. That's a fitterant thing you're doing there. Really good.
Well, thank you.
No problem, Beth. Oh, this is going to have some of I'm losing hair like I could be charged for it. I don't know why I'm losing so much hair today. I've not had that problem in the past. At least not in my craft room. I do in the shower, but not in my craft room. Lizzie loves the word. It's great, isn't it? And look at how colorful it is. That's a nice colorful piece of paper we have.
Purple and blues. That's my favorite.
Yep. That's that. Those two. Well, for the longest time, that's all. The only colors I painted in were those 3 colors of Jane Davenport's colors because I just thought they were so pretty. So I probably have a good 3 or 4 books that are just all those colors. And like my junk journals. This guy's tricky. That is a real word. This is a real word. What's it mean, fitterant? Oh no, if it means something bad, I don't want to know. go.
She's going to give us the definition. You got to give us the
Fitter in.
definition now.
Well, there's fitter in. I'm looking it up. Fitter in. Let me see. What it means.
Look it up.
What it means. What it mean like a man's body part or something. Oh no,
No.
it's not an American word.
It's like a fiddling. You're fiddling. You're fitterant.
Oh
You're
no,
different.
Beth,
It's
that's
like
not even a word. No, not in the American dictionary. It's not. Not in
You're
American.
different. It's a different fiddling. You're different. You're fitterant.
It's not in here. Whew, scared me. The fitterant in the roof.
Fiddle in the roof.
The only
That's
thing that comes up is different.
The fiddler on
Different. Let me see if it comes up with anything else. Hold on. Oh, wait a second. Fitter in Luxembourgish. What? It's
Sounds like a drug.
It's in another language. Where's Luxembourgish?
Germany.
Third person singular present. What? Past participle gefitterin auxiliary. What? To feed.
Feed art.
Fitter. It's fitterin. It's a verb. Fitterint. Past participle gefitterin.
That
Gefitterin.
sounds like a drug.
Yeah. We're going with it. It's our word. We made it up. Because that what the futter Dutch. I think it might not be. It's Luxembourgish. Luxembourgish. Fitterin. And it's fitterin. Fitterint is the past of fitterin. Gefitterin. What?
Okay. I think I did my job today.
You did good. Yeah. Looky there. There's so much education. It's education to be here in on my channel. We argue if words are real or not. And even if they are real, I'm going to tell you you're wrong. It's my channel. Don't argue with me. Crazy? Uh-oh, what does that mean, crazy? Crazy that it didn't come up on my end, but came up on yours? Or are you calling me crazy? Oh, she says, but it's still a word. All right, Janet, all right.
Okay.
I have a couple words for you, Miss Janet. But Beth's on, so I can't say them. Beth keeps me in order, but if she wasn't on here, young lady,
She would have that swear jar packed full of little dollars.
it's
Well, my dear,
almost
I love
any
what I
letters
did.
together nowadays can be seem like in some sort of dictionary. If it's the Urban Dictionary or the who the heck knows? That's about I can't believe how much I'm about ready to fill this baby up again. These, you know what though, I always use a lot of glue, like my watered down glue, and when I do these chunkies because yeah, that's why. That's all.
Why.
Because it's fitterant.
That's what we do.
I hope no Dutch person comes on here and they're like, this American woman is not using that word correctly. She thinks it means something else. That's okay. Way back when I actually did use a word that was I don't know what language it was, but I used this word and it was a word that somebody else told me. It was kind of a slang word, but it was seriously a slang word in America. But in their language, it meant something else and it was not very nice. So, yeah, I stopped using that word and I was thankful that they told me. Looks like
Yeah.
different. Oh, Miriam's like, not a word. Miriam's on my side. Miriam, you're just tired. Oh, ladies, I had fun. Beth is tired. Beth, I love what it's looking pretty. Look at those. Yeah, they look good. You could do Halloween too. The
Yeah,
brown.
it's gonna be fallish.
Yeah,
I can do Halloween and fall and Thanksgiving. I can
yeah, it looks
pick my
good.
time.
I want to thank
So
everybody for coming in second. If you're just now coming on and you're wondering what the heck happened to me this morning with the cat getting off, go to the beginning of this on the replay and just watch. I think it's about 5 minutes in. I start talking about the story. It's about 15 minutes long to tell you what happened with me trying to go out and get the cat. There is me falling out of my wheelchair. All kinds of fun, exciting stuff happened to me this morning. It was a mess though, but I made it out alive. I got to come back on this evening. I'm sure I'll see you tomorrow. Beth will be on tomorrow night. I don't know who she's all having on with her tomorrow night, but uh,
you and
I'm
Dana,
I'm
if she was
invited. Okay. Well, then I'll see you tomorrow night. And probably in the morning too. I like to come on. We'll see. Who knows? Turn on that bell. And if you know, oh, let me throw this out too. If you know of anybody that likes my kind of arting and crafting, I ask you to tell them about me. I am
Yeah.
trying to get up to 1,000 followers. I have my watch hours, so I kind of just need to get 1,000 people, and then I can become monetized
Mhm.
and start
How
making a
many how
few
many
pennies.
watch hours do you have to have?
4,000.
4,000. Okay.
4,000, yeah,
I don't know what mine is.
and then you have to keep that. You have to keep that for 12 months or something like that. I didn't
Ooh.
know either, Beth. I can show you though. I can tell you where you can go see
I,
it.
I know where to find it in my
Oh, well, there you
studio.
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Beth. I had a really great night. Guys, keep spreading love.
Bye.
Bye.